Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Brocast. I'm Commander Josh Hawkins.
And I'm Shibuka, and Josh decided not to do his creepy old man voice.
Well, I probably will. I'm just not going to do it right now. And
It wouldn't be creepy.
I'm going to ease them into it. Ease them into
That's a good
it.
idea. I don't want to scare him off too quick.
And we've got our special moderator, Mr. Turgeon Starstone, co-host as well.
Good evening.
That
I didn't fit a fuel scoop.
Shibuka didn't fit a fuel scoop. And what are we doing today? Well, we got an interesting broadcast for you today. We are going to do some ground base assault. And hang on one second here. Let me start this up. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. 1, 2, 3, and go. There we go. Brown gase. No.
Brown gaze.
Brown
That's
gase
wonderful.
assault. We're doing some ground
We're
base
going
assault.
to be doing some brown grace assault tonight, everybody.
We're doing some bailiwick assault here today,
Bailey
everybody.
assault.
Okay. And as you can see, we have managed to finally put all of our technical brains together and figure out how to get a second screen so you guys can see what Shibuka is doing, because we know how important it is for us to see what Shibuka is doing. I mean,
Someone has to keep an eye on him.
yeah, I guess so, when he's lost.
Yeah, it's already started. We're not even a single minute into the broadcast. We're already giving me a bad time.
Well, we're almost 2 minutes in, actually, so I did wait a little bit
Oh,
longer than
well,
last time.
yeah, I guess.
Hey, Astro. And not Astro Miko. Actually, I'm actually saying hey Astro Miko this time, you see?
I see.
Yeah. But you guys are always confused by that. I'm surprised you didn't say anything.
I'm every time you say every time Josh logs in to make sure his voice attack is working, he says, "Can you hear me, Astra?" And every damn time I think he's saying Astro. And when did Astro get into the channel? Never mind. I'm good.
It doesn't even matter. She's here. Hi, Astro.
It doesn't.
And I just got our special guest, just added me as a friend in the game, so I'm going to go ahead and send him an invite. And just for everyone who is watching and who will be watching the recording later on, our special guest today is Cancro Vantas, the founder of SEPP, the social LU Progressive Party. I always want to say socialist.
We're not going to get into that again.
No, we're not
Social
getting into
LU
that
Progressive Party.
Yeah, it's the Social LU Progressive Party. So we're gonna have Kancro Vantas on here because with the power play the power games,
Dangerous games.
dangerous games. Thank you.
Good God, Josh, how many have you drunk?
That's
We haven't even started, man.
3 sips of beer. That's all it's taken. Okay.
Oh man, it's going to be a
easy.
long 3 hours.
3 sips of beer, everyone. That's all it takes. I am such a lightweight. Anyhow, so the dangerous games. That's what I was saying. Kancro Vantas is the founder, and I suppose we could call him the mastermind behind SEPP. And they are one of the powers vying to become an official power in the dangerous games, which we will have him on here to talk about SEPP a little bit. And we've already had someone on to talk about SEPP in the past, but now we actually have like the real mastermind. So you
The
guys,
real deal, not like that joke of Dr. Kai.
yeah, not
I
like
didn't say
that
it.
Dr.
I didn't say
Kai guy. I mean, really. So, hey, Paul McLean, welcome back to the broadcast. Nice to see you guys in. First and foremost, we will have to pick a place to go ground base assaulting. So while we wait before Kancro gets on here, if he actually does get on here, he is online right now.
He's in here.
He's in open play.
He's in the chat though.
He's in the chat.
Hey, Kancro.
Oh,
Hey, Kancro.
I think he's stuck on push to talk.
Oh, he's stuck on talk. I'm sorry, Kancro. Give me a second. I'll fix that, buddy. I'm a silly, silly man.
That's what happens when you put Shibuka in charge of things.
Yeah,
Done
totally.
Done it.
silly,
Done
man.
it. He gave me admin powers, the fool.
All right. Can we hear Cancro now?
We can hear
We
Cancro
can.
now.
Hello, Cancro.
Yeah, hi. Okay, guys, thank you for letting me talk and for inviting me because we were talking everything through. And I was like, I want to talk, let me talk. So but I was like, all right. So yeah, it's social LU Progressive Party, and yeah, you can say that I'm the mastermind, the Lord, the master of everything in SEPP. Yes. But hey, they love me, and everybody does. So it's like that. Um, um, so yeah, thank you so very much for bringing me. About cheap copies, I don't know. I mean, I hope Dr. Kai is not listening to this.
Here we go. It's time to rip on Dr. Kai.
So yeah, no, I love the man. He's my bro, man. He's my bro. He's my homie. So yeah. So what are we doing then? I'm in game.
You are in game. Did you get the invite to the private group?
You gotta log out to the main menu to see it.
All right.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so you may have to go to the main menu to see it. If you don't see it, then I might actually have to go to the main menu to invite you. But let me know if you get that, and then we'll get you in here. And I don't know where you are exactly right now. I mean, I'm assuming you're probably in LU, so you might have to do a little flying to come down to where we are or where we're heading. And I hope you don't have anything against the Empire, because we're going to be doing some Empire missions probably with these ground-based assaults. Hopefully, we'll be able to do a couple of ground-based assaults. I think with a wing of 4, we should be able to at least. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. That's something...
Turgeon won't be joining us in-game.
Turgeon will not be joining us. Turgeon,
No.
what are you doing?
Yes, that is correct.
Where's
That's 'cause
Volshak?
my Volshak is consigned to space.
Oh, his Volshak
He does not have
headed off
permission
on
to
the
set
Crab
foot on the
Nebula?
ground. No, he doesn't have permission to set foot on the ground.
Oh, right. Right, I forgot.
And I wouldn't trust him if he did.
Oh, okay, so Volshak does not have ground capabilities.
Clearance.
Shibuka 2, I would assume, does.
He does.
Okay, well,
He does.
that's good, because otherwise our whole ground-based assault is just going to be Jay Hawkins.
So that would be a ground-based tickle.
Yeah,
really.
it would be a ground-based tickle. Because I can tell you from a little bit of experience that doing this with one person, they have really upped the ante on taking out these ground bases. First of all, you have ships now that will actually attack your SRV while you're going down there. I have video of it. It's fantastic footage, actually, where I think it was a Viper and an Asp took off from the base when I started attacking the skimmers with my SRV down on the ground. And they were shooting plasma accelerators at me, and I was just zipping the SRV all over the place trying to dodge these plasma bolts, and it was pretty cool, I gotta say. But, I mean, it certainly takes away the fun from going down there and taking out the SRVs with just your SR, or the skimmers with just your SRV. Big, big difference, gotta tell you. So, I think we will need a couple of ships. And who wants to be the ground assault? Anyone want to jump in an SRV to take out the skimmers? I vote Cancro.
Yay! Yeah, I like that democratic process. It's very similar to what happens in SEPP. Yes, I know.
Well, we can
I've been
put it to a
doing it.
vote on the channel. We can ask the viewers who they want to see go down on the ground in SRV.
Yeah, well, whatever. We know how it's going to turn out. I'll do it. I'll do it, David. I'll do it.
No, you know
But
what?
The word vote was used. That's all that matters.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we should. Maybe we should have Shibuka go down there. Well, no. Shibuka
Lord.
would probably just get himself blown up, actually.
There's a reason why I've earned that nickname, Shaboom.
Yeah, but it would be kind of cool to see like an SRV perspective on the little screen, because I could pop that full screen every once in a while.
That's true.
Greatest says, sacrifice Cancro!
Yes, of course. Of course he is.
Thanks,
Of course.
Greatest.
Thank you, Greatest. I also love you.
Sacrifice Cancro. And the dangerous games are off to a
jeez.
great start. The leader of SEPP is dead.
And thanks to you guys, clean for your invite. That's what it is. So you guys are in LTT 9472, is that?
Is that where I am right now? I am in LTT 9472. Yes, I am. I'm looking. I mean, you can start heading down this way. This is where I'm going to be looking for a ground-based assault mission for us to do, and hopefully find one at this dock.
Well, Daedalus, who always seems to have useful information here, says, "Hi guys, I'm currently doing a ground base raid. Catal 1 has 2 Anarchy High Sec +++ bases, so no wanted status fines or anything."
That could be interesting. How far is
Yeah.
that? 'Cause I
Catal, I don't know.
have
I don't know, I've
12
not got the game
Vikings.
running, me.
Well, let's take a look. I'll dock here and see what we got. And I mean, if we can't find anything within a reasonable amount of time, maybe we can consider jumping somewhere else, because I'm not sure how far that is from where we are right now. I will say that I absolutely miss the Oculus Rift when I'm playing this.
Ooh, Turgeon, can you do me a favor?
It
Can
depends
you
what it is.
can you link the live stream into the SEPP Discord server?
Oh, certainly can. Certainly can. Can do, mate. Can do. Right.
Deploy landing gear.
Let's see if I can actually find the fuel scoop now. So everybody can watch me jump and jump and jump and jump. No, I did not say jump. Don't do that to
You
me.
did. You said it twice.
Verity is going crazy over here thinking I'm telling her to jump. Okay. I did actually, yeah, I guess I did say jump. Oh, well.
Alright, let's see what we got on the mission board here.
Oh my gosh, everyone has class 1 fuel scoops.
Oh, Grey Test says to put it in Fleetcom General as well.
Yeah, just put it everywhere. Anywhere you can find a spot to put it.
Oh, here we
I've got
go.
all these channels down the side. I might as well. Stick it in radio sidewinder.
I do have an available mission here. This one looks like a ground-based assault. It says, Corporate Strike against the United Thelmaski Future Sentry Skimmer. This one just says to eliminate 2 Sentry Skimmers. It's not a full base assault, I guess, because it just wants us to kill a couple skimmers.
Boring.
Yeah, and the reward isn't that great. I've seen like million credit rewards. We could take that. Hey, Ghost Giraffe, thanks for joining. We could take that. Well, let me see what else we got here. No. Oh, here's a Salvage 1 Structural Regulators. I don't know why that's a Horizons mission. Maybe that's Ground 1. Oh, here, I got to take these. I have to take these donate ones because I'm trying to raise my rep with the Empire. So I'll give them some money whenever I can. Easy rep increase. I don't even care what faction it is. And has this been happening to you guys? You see how long it takes? I click on the thing, it's like standby. I gotta wait like 30 seconds before it loads. Is that something that's been happening in game for everyone, or is that just me? Because it seems like
that's engineers.
That's engineers, eh?
Yeah.
I'm wondering what happened there, because I mean, granted, I have not taken a mission in a while with my primary account being, out exploring, but I was like, man, that's really slow now when you're interacting. And also the planetary landings, when you're coming in on the orbital, I noticed.
Oh my gosh. Last night in the Crab Nebula expedition, like, I sat there trying to exit orbital cruise for literally 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible. I thought they said they had improved that. It's supposed to be better now to the point where it's faster. I see no speed.
Well, I didn't get a
whatsoever.
problem until there was like probably 300 people landed on Merope.
Granted.
5C yesterday, so I think that may have been it.
Okay, so you know what? This is a good one for us to start with. All right, we'll do this one first. It's got 2 Sentry Skimmer target counts. It's only 8.8 light years away from where we are right now. It doesn't have a great reward, but it'll give us an idea as to what we can expect if we get to a couple of bigger base assaults, which is what we're going to aim for at some point during the stream. We're going to try to go for the large base assaults.
Justin Ends here. He's asking you, have you checked out the Sothis and Seos hauling and smuggling missions yet?
No, have not checked out any Sothis and Seos hauling and smuggling missions. I had at one point checked out the Sothis missions. Actually, it was quite a while ago, way before the 2.1 patch. And in fact, I think it was like, oh yeah, it was before I left on my exploration mission. So that was like back in November last year was the last time I was out to Sothis. And that was right after they had patched the Sothis missions that were allowing you to like grab like 30 missions and make 200 million in one run. And I had heard about that, and that's why I ran out there. I was going to check that out, see if I could make myself a whole bunch of money. But unfortunately, I did not, because they had nerfed those missions at the time, and I hadn't bothered to go check it out since. So are they, have they changed them now? Is that it? Like, what I heard was that there was no more smuggling necessary. Now it's just hauling missions. You don't even have NPCs chasing you.
I don't know. The NPCs will always change. They seem to have some omniscience as to whether you have cargo or not. Oh, he says there's high-paying bio-waste missions at Seos.
That's odd.
Yes, I thought ISO was doing one of them, I think, or not.
Terra Firma has said hello to everyone watching the broadcast in game. If y'all missed it, y'all probably can't read my chat in that little tiny window. So.
Oh, I'm on a mission board, so I don't even see it right now. But let's see. Let's put this to the poll in chat. For ground assaults, does it matter what weapons you use? Are missiles better than lasers, or does it even make any difference at all?
Missiles are better.
Missiles are better. For what? For structures? Taking out structures?
Well, given the crazy splash damage they do now, I'd use them for just about everything if I'm shooting uncertainly or dumbfire at the ground.
Interesting. Hey, let's just put a quick mention out here for everyone in the chat, or for everyone who watches this later on. And Turgeon, maybe you can go grab us a link. Ghost Raff, who is in the chat right now, and I know people watching this later cannot see the chat, unfortunately. It really sucks that we can't do that. Ooh, you know what? I might be able to do that now that I've figured out how to actually get the stuff working. I could probably add chat onto the window, but it's going to take up a big spot of the stream, it's going to take up a big chunk.
So you've got the Shabuk on the left and chat on the right. You've got this tiny bit in the middle.
It's really going to impede on viewers.
Anyway, your request, sir.
My request is grab a link for Ghost Raff's YouTube channel and post that in chat,
Will
please.
do.
For anyone who is watching now or who is watching in the future, Ghost Raff has a YouTube channel, and he's got a great series. Mind you, I don't think he needs our help with his series, because he's doing pretty damn good. And Ghost, we want to know what your Reddit secret is, how you get all those people on Reddit to love you so much, because we all post our stuff up there, but I mean we just don't get the number of upvotes that you do. And I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I gotta like have a funky dead giraffe picture as my icon. But I'm gonna work on that. I'm actually gonna change my logo. The Commander Josh Hawkins logo is in transition right now. I have not created the new one, but I want to know how in the heck, because Reddit just like blows my mind. I don't understand Reddit. I post a video, 1 downvote goes to 0, and it never gets seen ever again. It's like lost in a pile of old clothes in the corner of your room, It just.
I have a confession to make, Josh.
Yeah, you've.
I'm that 1 downvote.
That's. I know it was you. You just couldn't take that my channel was doing better than yours.
Yeah.
You're like that damn Josh Hawkins downvote.
Showdown. Showdown.
It just doesn't make sense to me. No, really, Reddit is like it's. I saw a video once, and I think this is a perfect description of what Reddit, or how Reddit actually works and what happens when you're on Reddit. You post a video, And the video that I saw, it was dominoes. Okay, this guy set up dominoes, and he had maybe 12 or 13 dominoes, and each domino gets bigger in size, okay? And the first one is just a tiny little domino, and the next domino is like twice the size, and then the next one is bigger than that, and he has them all lined up. And basically what he said is what happens when one downvote hits your Reddit, it's like a trickle effect, and he hits the one little domino, and it tips over and knocks over the bigger one, until it knocks over one that's literally like the size of a door. And that's what one downvote does. And, you know, people go on Reddit and they upvote or downvote for no reason. Like, I don't like the title of that, downvote. You know? And
well, fear not, for Ghost Giraffe says the secrets of Reddit can be yours for 4 easy installments of $49.99.
You mean it's not good enough that I watch your channel, man?
That's not fair, man.
You're hurting my feelings. I thought we were bros.
I kind of zoned out for a second and wasn't listening to you guys, and then I heard Josh crying, and
that made you zone back in? You're a
it
cruel
made me
man,
zone
sir.
back in. It was
Well,
I was concerned. I zoned back in out of concern for Josh.
you can hear me cry when
What's
I
up,
do
bro?
a Dreadhalls video, because
My gosh.
I'll just be crying
Okay.
the whole time.
Why is no one showing up in my what system are you in, Josh?
You have no friends.
I am in LT 9472.
In the private group.
Yeah, I'm in the private group. Why is the Galaxy map having heart attack? LT 9472.
Yeah, but you want to set your destination to Thelmasci. THELMASCI. That is where we're
What?
going.
Oh Lord, this is gonna 173 light years. How many jumps is this?
How about this? Why don't we form up a
18
wing?
jumps.
That's probably the
Yeah.
first thing to do.
Yes,
And
that
invite you
would
to
be
wing.
illogical.
Invite you to wing.
I was just going to
and...
say.
Oh, well, you're not in there, Hey Turgeon. So,
No, you can invite me, but it'll be a while before I accept it.
alright, disable voice comms. Retract landing gear.
Retracting the landing gear.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
what is the system again?
Thelmasci. THELMASCI.
Sounds Greek to me.
Yeah, it does, eh? I only know one thing in Greek, and it actually sounds very much like that word, but I don't know if it's appropriate for me to say it in the channel, because if some Greek
It's
person
your
watches,
channel.
That's true. It's kind of a funny story. This Greek girl that I used to work with in my office, every
Here
day
we go.
she'd say this to me when I would come in, and this was years and years and years ago, 20 years ago. Every day I'd walk in the office and she'd say this Greek thing, and I ended up learning it by heart because she'd say it every single day, but she'd never tell me what the hell it meant, and I didn't know how to look it up because I couldn't spell any of the words. Yeah, one day I went out to I don't remember, some pub somewhere, I sit with a couple of buddies, and I hear these guys talking, and I'm like, that totally sounds like Greek. I gotta ask these guys. I said, what does this mean? And they said, it means I want to beep you.
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
I know what it is. I'm pretty sure I still remember it. It was Thelanasiga which does kind of sound like Thelmasci in a crazy way. So any Greeks that are in the chat that listen to that, you can confirm whether or not those guys were telling the truth.
So you're telling us Thelmasci to you? Is that what's happening here? I mean, what kind of show is this, bro?
Oh God, what have I let myself in for? Thinks Cancro.
You have no idea, Cancro. Have you seen our broadcast before? Have you actually listened to the broadcast? Because
I just watched things that have high content of culture and education and are refined and classy. So
Refined, classy,
Probably.
culture, education.
no, I haven't seen your
Uh,
show. Probably.
Anything
Ew.
called the Brocast is not refined or classy.
well, you are officially one of the bros now, so you'll understand soon enough.
Well, I provide a little bit of class here and there for,
Yes, a little bit.
to compensate for people who have Vipers with American flag paint jobs.
Hey, that was a surprise.
Oh, spoiler
Oh,
alert!
Man.
Spoiler alert!
I made a real world purchase today just for you guys.
And he is awesome.
Just for you guys. Just for the 42% of our viewers that are American.
If that.
And for the rest of you, you can just laugh at how American he is.
Yes, yes.
And go, oh,
was-
you silly Americans.
I was telling the Candy Crew yesterday, I always feel like the lone American whenever I'm playing this game.
Well,
You're not alone anymore, Chabuka.
Not
Here-
anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
let's
anymore.
let's make it a front in here. Show these Europeans how it's done.
I'm saying.
Well, in this channel, I mean, we have a nice mix, though. I mean, we have Europeans, we've got Americans, we've got Dutch. I don't know where Ghost is from. I think Ghost is probably American.
Well, Dutch is kind of European, I would say. Yeah,
Is it European though?
I know, right? Wow. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was there. I was there like 3 weeks ago. I was in Amsterdam. Man, did I have fun! It was awesome. Yeah. So.
Well, I bet I'd have
greetings
fun in
to-
Amsterdam.
Anybody can, I guess.
I don't know. I know a couple of people would feel mighty uncomfortable in Amsterdam.
Americans don't go to Amsterdam. They're like, oh, we don't go there, man. It's too many drugs.
Yeah. Well, now we go to Colorado. Yeah.
Hey! Well, we can go to DC now. It's a lot closer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go. So yeah.
The nation's capital.
Yeah, what is this guy talking about? Yeah, they don't go to Amsterdam. Now we go to Colorado. Bring it on, Josh. Bring it on. I'm ready for you.
All right, I have arrived at Savignan de Braza's inheritance.
That is a long name. Is that a base?
That is the base, where apparently we need to kill 2 skimmers. I'm gonna just do a quick flyby here.
Wait a minute. Why in the system with the name of a Greek orgy? Where are you? I can't see you.
External camera. I'm on the planet's surface. I will enable my my wing beacon here momentarily.
That will help. Yeah, that will help.
I'm just getting a beauty shot of this planet's surface. Cockpit view.
I'll just post who that guy is in the link.
All right, wing beacon enabled.
All right. I need to get chat open.
I've just popped a link in of who Savignan de Braza is
Oh,
in the channel.
So
because I can.
it's an actual person. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at the link because I want to see what this is all about. Pierre Savignan de Braza, Pietro Paolo Savignan de Braza, then known as
Explorer.
Pierre Paul Francois Camille Savignan de... Man, that is a long name. Imagine if that was your name in, like, you know, primary school and someone's like, what's your name? It's like, oh, my name's Pierre Paul Francois Camille Savignan de
Pier
Braza.
Paolo Savignan de Braza. Yes.
Try to spell that. He was an Italian explorer and Freemason, born in the Papal States, and later naturalized as a Frenchman. Wow, interesting. So,
Explorer.
exploration in Africa. He was in... What's this? The last tour of the Congo took a hard physical toll on Braza. And on every return journey to Dakar, and on his return, oh man, he died of dysentery and fever.
Ooh.
Very common among explorers.
Oh, that's a terrible way to go. I would not want to die of dysentery.
Imagine encountering an Asp Explorer where someone's died of
He
dysentery.
died of dysentery and fever.
No, I'll pass. Salvage rights, no, keep them.
Sounds
Super
like a
cheap stuff,
French
shuttle.
underwear factory.
Oh.
It does.
Yeah, it kind of does.
That's awful. That's awful.
Or a French porn site. De Braza? No, nobody. Crickets?
No,
I got crickets
no,
for
no.
that?
Caught it. Yeah, caught it now. Next.
Come on. Brazers. Isn't that like a huge porn site? Brazers? I thought everyone would know that.
Brazzers.
Brazzers?
Brazzers. Yeah, it's got 2 Z's. So
Well,
it's
so does
soft,
Braza. Braza? Brazzers? external camera. You guys are no fun.
Now, you see, you've got all these Americans here, so I'm going to take the 5th on that one.
Cockpit view.
Oh Lord.
All right.
I
who
have
do we
never
got
heard
here?
of it, Your Honor.
Cancro's up here. This is
Yeah,
this is gonna be a dark
I thought
base
it was in
assault.
this system already, but no. So I'm coming, like the lamp of sacrifice, because you know it's I'm an explorer, you know. So let's see how it goes.
We're all explorers here. That's all we
Including Savagnin de Braza.
do. Exactly.
Savagnin de
Listen
Vras.
to
All
her,
right.
man.
Okay. So
Lights on.
Lights
coming.
on.
Warning, you have entered
Okay.
a trespass zone.
They're logging my trespassing. I'm just looking to see if there's any ships down there.
Trespass zone
I don't
cleared.
see any ships. It looks like it might be just a small, a little base here. This is probably like a one-person mission, but I'm going to land and get into my SRV because I have a feeling we won't need to worry too much here.
I admire your
Famous
confidence.
last words.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. It's an easy one.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Deploy
Yeah.
landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Now you know that these bases now are getting defended by actual like chips, so it's not only skimmers anymore. But you are in the middle of the mission, and then all of a sudden, some Vipers and Eagles can just jump in and start, you know, shooting at you. So,
I'm gonna go take an up close look. I'm gonna scout it out and see what's going on with this base. Okay.
I'm
Rockrat
about to
Voice
drop.
of Wisdom says, don't land too close.
Yeah, I
He's
didn't
at the
land too
Great
close.
Esty says, once my ship got shot up by the turrets while I was in the SRV.
Okay, so
Dismiss your ship.
I have to disable one of these things. By the way, I did notice that despite the incredible performance of the Oculus, I started getting very nauseous when I was riding in the SRV in the dark.
Oh, you big baby.
In the dark.
In the dark.
You big baby.
Okay.
That's the best time to do it. And turn the. I bet you if you turn the HUD off, it'll be fine.
Oh, maybe. Lights on. Lights on.
Lights on.
No. Ghost Giraffe says, don't dismiss in that terrain.
Oh, I won't be dismissing anything. I'm just gonna go get a quick peek. at
Wise
what's
words.
going on here?
You'll never get it back.
Zoom
No, that's
out,
not true. You
Max.
will get it back, but you'll have to
Increasing
teleport your
sensors to
SRV up
maximum range.
sort of Stargate style when it hovers over you.
I'll have to
That
come
happens.
pick up his SRV with my ship.
Okay, it only has a very small trespass zone around this base, so it looks like you can literally drive right up to it with no problems. Zoom
It's
in.
like a truck stop. Truck
Decreasing
stop in
sensor
space.
range.
Yeah, it is kind of like a little truck stop here. It's only got a very small trespassing zone, which is literally just up on this platform, I think. Let's see. Oh, there's a data point there. What's that? Operations... Something just popped up. Operations terminal and a data point. So, who can tell me about these? Because I really don't understand what all these things do. Oh, maybe I shouldn't shoot it. Or I'm going to scan it.
no, you don't.
That would be
What
good.
they do is,
OpNet
Oh, well.
accessed, it says.
yeah, sometimes you get missions and you have to deactivate or activate or get the data from those points. And I think that you have to do it in a certain order. Like there are more than one of those points around, and you have to go to the first one, and you have like 30 seconds to get to the second one. And once you activate 3 or 4 of them, then you get access to the heart of the base, and all hell breaks loose.
Well, I just got a... whoa, it's hard to drive.
Yeah,
on this.
Ghost Giraffe says, now you can download all your porn.
Yeah. Well, I just got a data point reset, and it said security systems activated or something when I scanned that data point. So I'm wondering, is there another data? Oh yeah, look, this could be another data point right here. Yeah, there's another data point here. Let's just see. I mean, I didn't have a mission
Told
to
you.
do this, but let's see what it does.
Alert. Security
Alert security protocol activated, it says. Alright, that's
You're
interesting.
boned.
Oh, and looks like there might be another one over here, too. Well, this is kind of cool, because before, these didn't really work. At least, I
It's
don't
okay,
think they did
don't worry,
anything.
because Greatest says it's a thing to do the thing in order to think. So I'm sure that helps.
Encoded. Oh, new data discovered. Here we go. Tagged encryption codes. Oh, okay. So you get like crafting materials for engineers from that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And it says I got a new message. What message did I get? Classified scan databanks. Let's see what this. Tagged encryption codes. Failed two-factor authentication determining secondary credentials. Blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Security protocol mismatch. Whatever. Classified scan databanks. Data access granted. Data bump dump. Okay, so I guess if you scan enough of these things, they let you get some type of mission-specific thing. Crafting mats. Whoop-de-doo! All right.
And I already I gained some bounty. Oh, no. Oh,
That was
boy.
quick.
And, and there's no skimmers here. Did you notice that?
No yet.
So it says that we're supposed to kill 2 skimmers, but there actually are none. So I'm wondering, maybe I have to trespass in order to activate the skimmers. Let's see.
Wait, I just trespassed.
Trespass zone cleared.
So. Well, I'm still trying to land, man. How did you land your ship there?
I landed with skill.
You have entered the trespass zone.
And
Oh,
distance.
please, baby. Come on.
Chassis integrity.
Distance.
Trespass zone cleared. Warning, you have entered the trespass
Come on, all these T-Tory stars. You're killing me.
This area has restricted access.
Alright, I got 2 more jumps.
Well, it was, you know, about time. We're almost done here with the skimmers, right, Josh?
Oh yeah. Look how many we've killed already.
This area
Huh.
has restricted
You know what you guys can do?
Okay, so I got to
Yes,
find.
you can sell Massey, that's what you can.
All right, so I got a fine, but I see no skimmers. So I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill skimmers here. This is a...
No one sent them the memo, did they?
Yeah, they're like, hey, by the way, someone's coming, so activate your skimmers. Yeah.
All right, let me help you. Since
Well,
I'm
maybe they
wanted
did send
already.
the memo.
Well, I'm gonna be... I am wanted now as well. But, yeah, I don't know, nothing's going on here.
You hear the alarms? You know.
Start shooting. Maybe that's what we gotta do.
Alright, Shabuka is in the system.
Paul says the skimmer pilots are at the donut shop.
Yeah, no kidding.
Man, a donut sounds good right now.
Take
I had
that.
pancakes and French toast this morning. Mmm.
Well, would the skimmers like to come out and play, please?
It's alright, I'm about to get there. I'll
It'd be
smoke 'em
hilarious
out.
if you could actually pop someone's window out there and see all the air rushing out. Ah!
I'm gonna shoot
That'd
their
be
lights
sweet.
out.
Yeah.
See people just sucked out into space. Alright.
Nope. No skimmers.
Huh.
Let me read the mission just to see if there's somehow something else I gotta do to get the skimmers. Du-du-du-du-du. Let's get over here where the ships are. Whoa.
Finally landed.
You figured it out? All right.
Yeah, that's the car park over there.
All right, let's take a look at this mission. It says... Corporate strike against the United Thelmasky Future Sentry Skimmer. You need to eliminate 2 sentry skimmers of the United Thelmasky Future. We have intelligence that say they'll be in the Thelmasky system. Find your targets at Sauvernan, the Braz's inheritance.
Too fast? I wasn't going too fast. Oh my gosh.
You wanna hear something funny?
Yeah.
My game just crashed.
I'm stuck coming out of Orbital
Well,
Cruise.
at least you parked first.
Oh, Frontier, why do you do this to us?
Every time. Without fail.
They probably have a special live streamer's room, and they have a bloke sitting there with a kill.
Well, I'm going to just drive
There we
around here
go.
1 or 2 more times and see if we can get some skimmers to pop up.
So while that happens, I just wanted to remind all of the audience that the Dangerous Games are coming and that you want to go and support SEPP because SEPP is your friend. Thank you.
Yes,
back from
Sep is your
commercials.
friend. Now, while you're getting back in the game, Kancro, why don't you tell us kind of how SEP came to be? Like, what started SEP?
Well, as many things in this game, SEPP started out of an accident, basically. I always was kind of curious with the background simulation, and I wanted to get into it. And then I got to LU because you remember back in the days, rare trading was the thing to do, right? It was like the Robico back in the days. So everybody was doing rare trading, and everybody was crazy with the rares. So I got into it, and I happened to be close to LU, which is a system that has rares, and that's how I ended up going there. What happens is that when you're doing rare trading, you always are doing like a loop, right? That you go, you sell, 160 layers away, and then you always come back. So I was doing this repeatedly, and I got allied to this faction that was already in the game, and then I started running some missions to a system next door called St. Jalen, which is a high tech. And before I knew it, I noticed that the faction goes into expansion, and now it's showing up in St. Jalen. So I was like, oh, this is very interesting. I caused this, I realized at that point that I had effectively changed a little bit of the configuration of these two systems. And that was pretty much what hooked me up into the background simulation gameplay. And this is happening early January last year. So that's when we did, the first expansion into St. Jalen. And then I started running. At that point, I started reading more about the background simulation. I read about what's going on in with the Crimson State group back in Luke, in that system that they were trying to flip, and that was like an experiment because the game was still, very early stages, and we were trying to. They were trying to flip it, right? And that's what ultimately led to the war of Luke, and after that, it was possible for everybody, for all the factions to flip the systems and yada yada yada. So I went to the Luke Wars, knowing that once that war was won, I was gonna be able to flip St. Jalen for the Socially Progressive Party, which, by the way, is a democratic faction. It's independent, so no, it's not communist, it's not dictatorship, although some people argue differently. But no, it's democratic, and it's independent, and that's a very important part in our vision, that we try to remain independent all this time from any of the powers or any major faction. Jesus Christ, it just not wants to work. It crashed again.
Oh God.
It's because of the American flag on Shibuka's ship.
I think it's exactly what it is.
Chabuka, did you land already? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. And Josh is attacking my ship.
I'm setting off
That's not
fireworks on
skimmer.
his American ship. It's not a
That's
skimmer?
not skimmer. No, that's not skimmer.
I hope you left shields on. I hear sirens going off. I'm hoping that maybe some skimmers will pop up now.
They should come out to play. Yeah.
Shibuka, you hear the sirens now?
I hear the sirens, but nothing's going on.
With that paint job, Shibuka is the sirens. Dude, America!
About to drop some
America.
nukes on this place.
So, next thing I know is that I'm running missions. I'm trying to flip the system of St. Gallen after the Luke Wars. And there I am. And in one of those missions, I found another commander there. And it was like, oh my God, a human. It's here. You know, because we're kind of far from the core systems of the bubble. So I asked him like, hey, what are you doing here? And how, what's your business? And then he goes like, no, I'm just passing by and stuff. So I told him the whole story. And then he goes, yeah, let me help you. And yeah, let's do it. So that's the second guy right now in charge, Red Baron. This is happening in February. He started, helping me with SEPP, and we were playing with the systems and learning everything about the background simulation. So it was the two of us pretty much for a few months, all the way right up to summer. I went out for an exploration in February, came back in March. Then I went out again in April and came back around July. All in all, this guy was holding down the fort. By the time I came back, we started recruiting more people. We ended up being like five by the end of summer. By fall, I would like to say that we were like 10. And we conquered another system, and that was the third system. We conquered it around fall, and from September, October, November, December, that last part of the year, we expanded into 6 more systems. Now that we learn how to do it properly, and yeah, so that's pretty much how we did it. So as you can see, it was a very organic process. It was not, let's create a group that is going to do that. No, along the way, what always happened, because my heart is in exploration, is that once I realized how this was done, and we were like 3 systems big, it was like, okay, so let me offer this to the community as a space that is going to be safe for them to come back from exploration. And it would be nice to have this like a nation of explorers where we all from the community, we can meet there and care for when we're in the bubble, and like our own territory, to defend and everything. So I presented as such during summer. It was a lukewarm idea to the community. Everybody was like, yeah, I'm excited. I love the idea of the Spurs Nation. But I'm like 20,000 light years away. So good luck. And, it's kind of hard also to build a nation where, you go to the government and then you have a sign in the window that says, well, we're closed now. We'll be back in 3 months. So out for exploration. Be back like in September. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So I had to learn how to bring people. So funny enough, most people in SEPP are not necessarily explorers. They love exploration, but we have been doing so many other stuff because that's what it takes to create this nation.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's how it comes to be. And when when Frontier allowed for player factions to be included in the game, they said that we couldn't change. If we changed name, if we were okay, we don't want to go with the ridiculously long socially liberal progressive party name. We want to go with Exploration's name or Explorers Nation or something like that. And then they said, well, if you do that, then you're going to lose all of these systems that you have won so far because you're going to have to start from scratch. That
Oh,
was
wow.
like,
Hmm.
hell
Yeah, gonna go
no.
ahead and pass on that.
Hell no. Socially liberal progressive party is the most explorers oriented name that I've ever heard, ever since. So, yeah.
Exactly.
That's exactly what happened, and that's how So I said, all right, okay, let me at least call it SEPP, so it had something more rhythm to it, and it's more it sticks a little bit more and better than
hmm
the socially liberal progressive party. So yeah. So well, here we are. Turns out that we apparently are the faction right there. 10 people. We accomplished this, and we are in the top 5 among all the groups in the game. And that's what got us into the dangerous games.
That's awesome. Yeah, 10 people, and what's it up to now, Kancro?
Well, after the announcement was done, right? Because I was coming back from that little outing called the Distant World
Yeah,
Expedition,
that little hop next door.
Yeah, that little thing that took us like 3 or 4 months. So I'm coming back, right? And I'm like happy. I'm happy. I mean, because speaking to that, because I was also, I helped to co-organize the Distant World Expedition. I was there with Erimus, and I remember when Erimus approached me, and then he said, "Hey, Cancro, let's go. Let's have this exploration, this expedition to the other side of the galaxy." And I was like, I was like, oh my God, Erimus, you're killing me. I mean, I know it's going to be at least 3 months going there. And that was exactly what was deterring me to go into. So I thought about it like for a week, but with the Distant World Expedition, there was not really much decision to do. I mean, all my friends were going, everybody was going. So you start feeling like, the party pooper, like, oh, ha, 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 Cancro's left behind, Cancro's left behind. So I was like, no, bitches, I'm coming. All right, so I'm in. And that's how I ended up going. And then I'm coming back and I'm like, okay, I just passed like 3 months of all these problems. Give me a second. That's my dog, Jupiter. He's chewing the toy. Yeah, my dog is called Jupiter, like a
That's
planet.
awesome.
You have Jupiter, I have Yoda and Padme. Oh, I guess he actually went to go play with the dog.
Yeah.
No, no, no. I'm here. I'm back. So yeah. So all of that happened. I'm coming back, and I'm passing the center of the galaxy, and that's when everybody started like. Um, I heard the announcement from Dr. Kai that there was going to be these games, and then I read the thread, and then the thread said something about 5 factions getting, selected, and then I said, okay. I went to my email, and then there it is. Email from Zach Anthony asking me about my faction. I was like, no way.
Oh, that's awesome.
No way, we got into the top 5. I mean, because he was not going to disclose it, and then it was funny because he told me something like to the effect of, "Well, we are amazed, that you guys did it. You are only 10. How did you do it and stuff?" And at the same time, we understand if you don't want to participate because the other factions are really big, 400, 600 players, and you guys are only 10. I was like, I'm done, and I'm gonna make it. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we are in. We're the underdog by far. I don't care. If this is happening, this is real. So, oh yeah. So that's how we are.
Awesome.
That's
How many
awesome.
members do you guys have now?
We are like after that, we grew from 10, we grew to 45.
45.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. And I can speak to the fact that a lot of these larger factions don't have the kind of I would say relationship that that SEPP has with its members. I mean, it's really like a family. Like, there's so much communication, so much support there that it really is fantastic.
Quick update. I've abandoned the ground-based assault mission for this one because clearly there are no sentry skimmers popping up, and it looks like it's not going to be a difficult one anyhow. So I'm going to head over to the Boschinger terminal here in the system with my now wanted status and see if I can't find us a new ground-based assault mission to do. Maybe something that's going to be a little bit more difficult. So don't want to interrupt, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to find another assault mission to do. So you guys can take off from there if you want to.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Now,
Also, just quickly for people that are joining in to the channel right now, people that are watching, if you're just joining in, a quick update as to what exactly is going on. We have Cancro Vantas in here. He's the founder and mastermind behind SEPP, which is one of the elite dangerous games powers vying for an actual power position. The dangerous games start on Shibuka?
June 30th.
June 30th.
June 30th. And if I'm not mistaken, what you will need to do if you want to participate and assist is... oh, I'm getting interdicted.
I got you.
Oh no, it's all good. It's system authority. It's just an anaconda.
We can kill him.
You want to kill an anaconda?
I mean, no, because I haven't docked over here yet.
I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't kill any system authority today. So I'm just gonna...
2 days to retirement!
It's not like an anaconda's gonna catch me right now anyhow. So the dangerous games start on the 30th of June. What you will need to do to participate is you will need to get involved in one of the community goals that will pop up. And as you can see, if I'm not mistaken, well, I can't see it right now. When I'm in the starport, we'll pull up the mission boards and we'll show you how the community goals look right now. Because at the moment, there are community goals going on for the wild cards. And I believe those are, what, mining missions that they're doing?
I think
They're onto bounty missions now.
Are they bounty hunting? Okay, so maybe they're bounty hunting.
They did mining, now it's bounty. Don't know what's next.
Alright, so for the time being, they have different community goals going on, one for each of the wild cards, and basically in order to support your group of choice, you need to just go participate in these community goals. So when the Dangerous Games go live on the 30th of June, if you want to participate and help out SEPP, all you need to do is pick the right community goal, go and get involved, and contribute towards SEPP's community goal in order to help them come to power. And SEPP is, of course, an explorer's power. That is the whole point of SEPP, is that they are looking to... Oh, here, let me engage... Sorry, I'm interrupting my thought process here. Engage Wingman Navlock. There we go. So SEPP is an explorer's power... Oh my god, where the heck did I just disengage? Shibuka, way to go. Way to go, break.
You're welcome.
Okay, never mind. I'll just go by myself. It's an explorer's power, and basically what they're looking to do is they're looking to empower explorers if they become an actual power within the power play background simulation to empower explorers. Have you guys got any idea, by the way, Kancro, as to what type of benefits people will have once you become a power? I know that Frontier reserves some control over that, but have you presented ideas? Is there any back and forth going on as far as that goes yet?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I mean, the process of how this is going to happen is that at the end, whoever wins the Dangerous Games is going to give... Frontier has what it's called the manifest or manifesto, and which is... It's 32 items that needs to be defined to create this power. So these 32 items or 32 questions is basically 32 fields of information that needs to be put there to create the power, the new power that's going to enter the game. So things like, of course, the name and what system is going to be like the capital system, what is going to be the module, what's going to be everything. So your we are going, or whoever wins has to pour that information there in the manifest and then give it to Frontier. And at that point, Frontier will come back and say, all right, this can be done, this cannot be done. We can do this here, or we cannot do this there. All right. So that's at that point is when we're going to have some kind of feedback or real conversations and discussions on what is going to be in the power or not. So, and I want to make that clarification because no matter what anybody tells you, absolutely none of the ideas has been vetted out in advance by Frontier. No, so it's not like they have checked on what we are presenting and validated that that can be done. No. All what we
Okay.
got right now, it's just ideas. After we win and after we put it in the manifest, then we'll see if it's gonna fly or not. Okay, and or what's gonna be the changes. And I'm saying anybody that wins has to go through that process. It's not only, it's not us particularly. So
Right.
um, the way and the focus that we are giving to the dangerous games is rather different than most of the other factions because from my point of view what we got here is the opportunity to sit down with Frontier and tell them this is what we want it this way, we want it that way, we want this game to to steer off a little bit more into exploration and uh, for that matters I identify or we have identified that there are certain needs that are present and some needs that are going to come in the future and a power needs to be created to address those, namely as explorers, we would like to see the bubble expanding towards, outside of the bubbles, towards the core or throughout the galaxy. We want to see that. We want to seek expansion of systems outside of the bubble. So that's one of the things that the power wants to do. Being a power that it's driven by explorers, that's kind of the logical thing to do. That explorers are coming back with data of good systems in where human beings can exist now and then can expand to. So we want to see the possibilities of creating such mechanic. So we start expanding automatically rather than having the need to have Frontier to do it manually. So that's
Right.
one of the things. The other thing that we are trying to look or looking into it is having data exploration data count as merits towards this power. In that sense, it's changing the gameplay a little bit for this power in terms of power play, but it's something that the explorers will need because we go out for weeks or months in an expedition before we come back. And then when you come back, you have lost this kind of reputation with this power just because you have been absent for so long. So we're trying to let's make up to that by selling data, and then when you sell data, is you are gaining back merits and you are reinstating probably your rank. Okay, so that's something that we're looking into. As modules goes, there are a couple of modules, and funny enough, we presented some of these modules earlier in the race, and we've seen other factions already taking on those ideas that were ours and talking about them. And I'm like, no, you were not offering that 2 weeks ago. That was my idea. You were offering something else, like a power plant that we don't really need for overheating. But anyways, the module that we are offering, it's something that is going to be probably um, it's a combination between a scanner, an advanced scanner, and the surface scanner.
That
That would
would
be
be
nice.
really cool.
So the idea is that it's only one module. Probably, of course, Frontier's going to say, well, you need balance, so it has to be heavy. Fine, but I have another module there another slot to put, whatever I want, probably AFMU or you name it. So that's one of the ideas that we have. We have a couple more, but because of this vision that I have, this perspective, I feel and I want to create a dialogue with the community in general of give me ideas. What is it that we want? Let's create it. Let's just not. I don't want to be the one imposing. Okay, Seb has these ideas. Support us, and these ideas are going to be the ones that we're going to. No, and rather, let me create a dialogue and the opportunity for everybody to also, to throw and pitch in your ideas, and that's what we want to voice to Frontier. These are the some ideas that we got. If you like it, yeah, let's take on that. And if you got something better, just let us know. And because that's part of the process of democracy and to make this an opportunity, a real opportunity for everybody in exploration.
Talking about democracy, because the dangerous games are a sort of democracy. I mean, people will vote for who they want to be the faction that they want to see rise to power. I'm actually looking right now at the community goals screen, and this is showing all of the community goals for the wildcard competition currently going on. So your competition, Cancro, of course, a competition for SEPP, will be one of these wildcards that will come into power. And I was just looking at the status of the current community goals. It looks like the EG Pilots group is the one that's currently in the lead for this phase of the wildcard competition. I took a look. They're almost halfway between Tier 6 and Tier 7 in terms of the community goal. All of the other ones were close. You've got the German Commanders Coalition at Tier 5. You've got the Wolves of Jonai almost at Tier 5 as well, just a little bit between Tier 4 and Tier 5. If I'm not mistaken, the Wolves of Jonai, that's Commander Chaos Wolves faction, correct?
Yep, it is.
Yeah. So I'm surprised because I thought he had a pretty big following, but I guess people are split there as well. The Adels Armada Coalition.
Adels Armada, yeah.
Adels Armada, they're also just a little bit over Tier 4.5. And then the Blackbird Squadron is also at 4.5. So it looks like everyone's pretty much on par with each other except for the EG Pilots, who has a significant lead over everyone else, which is interesting. EG Pilots, what does the EG stand for? Elite something, maybe, possibly?
That's the
Elite
Russian
Games,
group.
it is.
Elite Games Pilots? So
Yep.
what are they, a combat-based faction?
They seem to be a bit of everything. They talk about protection and trading and building.
And they're Russian, by the way.
Oh, they're
Is that
Russian.
Russian?
I thought
Yes,
that there
sir.
was a Russian community. Wasn't there an
There
RU?
is another one. Yeah, there's another one in the top 5.
Okay,
But
yeah, there is
it's-
another one, the RU faction, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Russians have 2 factions, so that's cool. The Germans got one. Commander Chaos Wolf's got his own. I'm not sure who Adels Armada is or the Blackbird Squadron, but looks right now like EG Pilots may be the ones who will take the wild card. So
Yeah, I know they won the mining competition with the gold.
did they? Okay.
Yep. So
Moving
Yeah.
on to
Another thing that is important to notice about these community goals, if you notice, there are no rewards for participating in them.
yep.
that's right. You're just helping your faction. Is that going to be the same, I'm assuming, for the dangerous games for the other factions?
No, for everybody, it's the same. Yeah.
For
It's-
everyone.
it's gonna
So
be
there's
the same.
no
Everyone.
reward other than helping your faction gain power. And then, of course, if your faction wins, you'll get the reward of being able to join with them, become part of that faction, and take advantage of all of the benefits that will then be negotiated with Frontier that Cancro was just mentioning. So again, just a quick update for everyone who's joining in. We're talking with Kancro Vantas, the founder of SEPP, the social LU progressive party, one of the parties that are competing for the dangerous games in the power play. And He's just explained to us, and you can back this up because YouTube live recording actually allows you to back up if you're interested in hearing more about it. You can back up just a little bit over the past half hour. He's been telling us how the party came to be, and some of their goals of what they're intending on doing, the modules that they're looking to possibly have included. It is an explorers group, so if you're an explorer and you're looking to maybe get involved in power play, SEPP is going to be the party to back up. I don't believe there are any other explorer groups involved in the Dangerous Games. So help out your fellow explorers when June 30th comes around and the Dangerous Games go into effect. Make sure you look at the community goals, go join up, help out SEPP, and let's see if we can get an explorer faction into the power play. That'd be really cool.
Because one of the other things that we want to offer and that we're going to bring forward, it's some kind of bonus. Like right now, the LYR, this guy, the Asian guy that has this power, right? Which is the closer that we have that helps exploration. Many explorers go there because it can provide for 300% bonus on the data. But in order to do that, you have to hit tier 5 or something, rank 5 they call it. For the power that we're trying to push in here, we're going to offer similar bonus, but instead of requiring rank 5, it starts with the rank 0, like right from the get-go. You start getting not 300%, but at least 20% for the data, and as you go up, it goes 20, 50, 100, 200, then 300. So in that fashion, people can be part of it at all levels, get the benefit. So you don't have to be rank 5 to get the bonus. And and probably also discount, a passive discount, just like he has for parts that has to do with exploration. So those are our ITs at the moment.
That's awesome, and it's especially noteworthy that if as explorers, we really don't put a whole lot of stock into power play. We really don't pay attention to it. We just kind of do our own thing and explore. But if these ideas are things that you would like to see implemented in game, the best thing you can do is when June 30th rolls around, help out SEPP. Put exploration on hold for 4 weeks. It's gonna be 4 weeks of community goals, and just it is a little bit of a grind, these community goals and everything. But if you think about the future of the game, if you think about where you want it to be, where you want exploration to be, if an exploration power is one of the main powers vying for control of the galaxy and everything, and expanding the bubble and getting all these bonuses and discounts and everything, it can really show Frontier that exploration really does need more attention. There's so many people who explore, so many people who love exploring, and so many people who don't know the great things about exploring, who just run around and trade or do combat or whatnot. If these are things that you want to see in game and see help shape the future of the game, this is where you need to be. I mean, it's just 4 weeks. It's if you can do like an hour, a couple hours a day, just jump in there, help with the community goals, come back. I mean, every little bit helps. And I mean, I will say when SEPP wins the Dangerous Games, I mean, it'll speak volumes.
Well, thank you so very much for that support, Shavuka. And I want to add to that, as you are saying, I want people to pay attention very closely to what's happening here in the Dangerous Games, because it's very important, the message that it's from Frontier that we're getting. If you noticed, the top five that got selected, they got selected because of their fabulous work with the BGS, with the background simulation. But the Dangerous Games are based on community goals. And that speaks volumes of what is that Frontier is looking. Because a community goal, as I say, they pick the best gymnastic athletes to compete in the World Cup of soccer. of football. It's two different games, community goals and background simulation. So they pick us up for that, okay, and that's fair and dandy. But now the competition is going to be a community goal. Why community goals? Because community goal is the closest that we got in game to an actual polling process. I want to equate that to that. The more people you can bring into the community goal, the more people, the most likely you're going to win it. And being the process like that, it seems to me that the message is whoever gets the more votes, it's the people that is going to get to sit down with us
Yep.
and let's talk what you want in the game. So we want to listen to the game, yes, but show me, is it true that the exploration base, that the explorers are all what they're saying that they are? Is it true that the explorers really want to change this game to this side or to the other side? So think about those things. Especially, I want to call to the attention of all those groups of exploration in the community that so far have kept quiet and silence because, oh, we are not political and we don't want to get involved with anything that has to do with power play. Well, probably you want to, because it turns out that if Frontier doesn't see the community united behind this project, and I'm not talking about SEPP because it's SEPP, this could be any other faction that was there for us, for the explorers, I will be rallying in the same with the same fervor and passion because I'm passionate about the game. And it doesn't really matter who makes it to the table with Frontier. It does matter that somebody from the exploration community gets to the table with Frontier. So keep
Yep.
that in mind. So this is not about a political thing that you have to support us because we are political or not political, because at the end of the day, if we make it, the benefits are going to be for the whole community. So yes, you want to be part of this. Yes, you want to be supporting SEP. Yes, you need to get involved because otherwise this game is going to go again into a pew pew mode, and who knows when we're going to get another opportunity like this to be heard by Frontier. So there is a lot of things at stake if we don't win. If we don't win, the message is the explorers community, they are not all that much. They are not that very interested, are they? So yeah, I wanted to add that.
Now, I just want to quickly interrupt our discussion about SEP and the power play or dangerous games for a second. I'm having trouble finding another ground-based mission, so I'm going to ask Kancro, Shibuka. Actually, Kancro, you're not in the group anymore here. I'll send you another wing invite. If you
Yeah,
guys
you kick
can,
me out.
if you can maybe just start hitting up a few stations, which is what I've been doing. I'm jumping from station to station, trying to find a ground-based assault. Apparently a lot harder to find than I expected. I'm wondering if maybe I should be going to planet-side
Well,
ports.
I have something to say. I have a mission to kill schemers, but I pick it up there around my systems. But I have to kill 3 schemers.
I don't
So
think that those skimmer missions are the ones that we want. I think we want the ones that have like the ones that I'm looking for have usually like 1,000,000 credit reward. They're like the high difficulty ones, and I've seen a few of them. They're usually the ones to scan the bases, like scan whatever it is inside the base, and not just kill 1 or
gotcha.
2 skimmers.
Gotcha.
So
Now. Yeah.
let's spread out, hit up a few bases here, see what we can find. I'd like to be able to find one. If we don't find one, then we're just going to attack the nearest starport and see what happens. Because talking about pew-pews, that is what some people have actually come here to see. Aside from discussing the dangerous games, base assault is one of the highlights of this stream as well. So we do need to try and find one at least to do. If we don't, well, we'll figure something else out. But for now, let's find a ground-based assault mission, please, ladies and gentlemen. And anyone who is... Oh no, wait. Astro, are you in the private group? I know she was in chat before. I haven't seen her say anything in a while, but if she was in the private group, she can come help as well.
Obtain proper authorization before attempting to dock.
And now we may resume power play discussion.
Well, here's one for you. If you look to that nice shiny panel in the right of your cockpit, it has 3 statistics there. It says combat, it says trade, and it says exploration. Now, if you look at all of the power play mechanics, many of them for combat and trade, none for exploration. So that's a third of your whole elite sanction statistics that they're not actually catering for in the power play. So it's in our own interests to redress that balance, I think.
That's an excellent point, Turchin. And, I mean, I think anyone who's spent any significant amount of time exploring knows exactly what we're talking about, that there just is not enough for explorers right now. I mean, not only do we get the absolute worst payout of every single profession in the game, but there's no way for us to compete or to participate in the rest of the background simulation. I mean, there's nothing for explorers to actually contribute in any significant way other than going back to the bubble and shooting stuff or, you know, trading stuff. So it'll be really nice to have a faction that hopefully, you know, your hard-earned scan data. Oh wait, is this? No, that's not one. Sorry.
Well,
I thought.
speaking of that, we also, you know, we also are have in our minds that we all know that alien civilizations are going to be very soon with us. We know that. We all can feel it. The barnacles are, you know, the story with the barnacles and the UAs, and now with the rift, and everything seems to be, you know, the drums seems to be beating faster and faster, and at some point, and I don't know, but soon enough, we're gonna have contact with other civilizations. With other alien civilizations, and we know chances are that explorers are going to be the first line to meet these other races in the galaxy. I feel that we need a power that starts looking into it and getting ready for that. The days of exploration without shields and without weapons might be over sooner than we think. And we need to be prepared. And we need to be prepared to deal with these alien races, be it that they are diplomatic, or be it that they are hostile to us. We need a power to deal with that kind of situations rather than be focusing on how to control the bubble. And that's the second part or the second function that our power will have to deal with intergalactic races and threats or friends.
Well, that's a very interesting idea, and it almost begs the question of perhaps if you do come into power, maybe you guys could have a module that would assist in taking out potential alien threats.
That's totally right. That's exactly where I'm heading. That's what we want.
I'll just say here, Josh, that Ghost Giraffe says you need to go to a planet station.
I'm doing that right now.
Try Shu Babasi 3.
Shu Babasi 3? Okay, well, I'm heading towards...
I know it sounds like a strange jazz singer or something, but there you go.
I saw his comment, and before I head out to a different system, I noticed that there are several planetary bases here, all on, well, these little moons over here. So I'm going to go land on one of those and see what I can pick up, and if not, then I will take a look at the system that he's suggesting, because we're already an hour
Brute
and a half.
Boxer says he's finally caught up with all of your Milky Way series.
Oh,
he loved them all, including the last chapter there. Especially enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
When I said it's not the last chapter.
Not the last chapter, and again, I do apologize for the...
it's a season break.
Yeah, it's a season break. As you can see, I've been putting out a few different videos. I do want to add in a little bit more into the channel besides the Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy series. That was kind of how I started off. I mean, it was my debut into the YouTube community, and it's been a lot of fun working on it, and I certainly fully intend on fleshing that out a little bit more. I have a lot of plans for that series, as a matter of fact, but I do apologize for the delay. I assure you it will not be too much longer, and we will get that series started back up. So the story of Commander Josh Hawkins is not over. In fact, far from it.
I'm excited.
And speaking of...
But then we can't see what he's doing.
Speaking of YouTube series, though, Shibuka, I've been like pretty absent for the past couple days, really, from everything. Like, honestly, strapping on the Oculus Rift, I'm in a whole other world. So I forgot about Elite, I forgot about the rest of the world, Twitter, all of that. I just been like, ooh, shiny, cool. I noticed that Shibuka had posted 2 videos already on the Crab Nebula expedition, and
Yeah.
great stuff, man. I watched it, and again, I'm banging my head on the wall going, why am I not involved in this expedition? I need a 3rd account. It's not fair. So, yeah, good stuff, man.
Yeah,
you guys,
thank you.
perhaps Turgeon can go ahead and put a link out there for that. Oh, you know what? There's no base on this moon. Why did I think there was a base on this moon? There's a base over here.
Yeah. I've got my main account out there right now. We're parked out at Marote for Crab Nebula, but this account is going to be my my mission runner for SEPP while I'm out exploring. So I can hop over and do the short little waypoints, grab some footage, put a video together, then hop over to this one and help SEPP out.
Brutebox says, Dread Halls, F star, F star, F star.
Yeah, Kancro. Josh convinced his wife to play an incredibly terrifying Oculus Rift game, and yeah, it was quite entertaining.
Yeah, well,
Which one?
loud.
Have you guys played Isolation?
Alien
Isolation?
Shibuka's got some
Yeah.
videos on his YouTube channel about it.
I got 10. I guess it was like they're half-hour episodes. I got 5.5 hours in recording Let's Plays on YouTube and the Oculus in that game, and I had to put it down.
I had to stop. I had to stop, and I don't have an Oculus. I'm playing just in a regular traditional TV, and I was like, no, this is too intense. I'm not going to go into it. Like, you know, I play a little bit. I play until, but I'm in an area now where the alien is chasing, chasing me and stuff. It's horrifying. It's horrifying.
It really is. Like, there wasn't a time playing that game to where I wasn't sweating profusely.
Okay, so I gotta ask you, Shibuka, though. It's on Steam that you purchased that, and it has native Oculus support?
Yeah, so it's weird because Alien Isolation, they had a demo at an Oculus, at some kind of convention with an Oculus. So the game has native Oculus support. They developed it to play with the Oculus. But when they released the game, they didn't release it with an obvious Oculus support. So you have to go into like the INI files in the game, into the system files, and check a few boxes and change a few things, and you have to play with your Oculus runtime and whatnot. You have to have an old runtime, I think 0.5 you have to have to use the Oculus with it. So it takes about like half an hour to an hour to get it set up. But after that, it's a super breeze. And Dr. Kai actually has a video on, switching runtimes with Oculus instantaneously. So with that, it'd be pretty easy. But it's so worth it. It's for nothing else, just to hop into the game and just feel like you're there.
Yeah, it's
feel
horrible.
like an alien. Like the first time the alien killed me, like when you're playing it on the monitor, the alien grabs you, the alien gets in your face, and you're like, okay, I'm dead. With the Oculus, it's like, I'm dying, oh god, I'm dying. like let me go change my shorts real quick.
Yeah, I have to figure out what the next game is that I'm going to have Shannon play, because that little series, I'm actually going to make it into a little mini series called Shannon Plays, and get her into some scary games and pretty much anything I could find on the Oculus. I might even have her play things like Lucky's Tale and just pop up some stuff there.
A good one is called The Asylum. No, not The Asylum. It's called oh god, what is it called? It's almost like a fair ride, like a House of Horrors. Like there's 3 different levels in an elevator, and you have to walk through each one. There's no like gameplay involved. It's just walking around. It's like jump scares and stuff. But it's really, really good. I'll send you the link once I find it.
The game that I was looking at, one's called Albino something or other. That one looked sort of like a weird psychological horror. It wasn't like gory or scary like that. And I'm pretty sure that what we played on Dread Halls yesterday is literally just like the beginning of it. I feel like it's the beginning, but it was such a small download that it's hard to imagine there being more to it. It was literally like 300 megabytes. I was like, what the hell kind of game nowadays is 300 megabytes? Is it like a 5-minute game or what? So she played through a level or two, and we didn't see too much. I mean, there was like some ghosts, and there was some big dog that chased her down the hallway at one point. I didn't post the whole video, of course, because I was trying to squeeze it into less than 10 minutes, but we'll get her back in there. And coming up on this ground station here, this does not look like a base at all. I think this is just a tiny little mining outpost or something. So, great. Just wasted.
I'm heading towards what looks like a pretty decent one right now, so.
Well, I had to stop that one, man. I mean, when you're playing a video game, and where you're hiding in a closet for 15 minutes, you know, that makes you think, what kind of life I'm leading? I mean, I'm playing a game about hiding, terrified about the alien coming at me, and then it learns. That's the other thing. It learns your, you know, it's horrible.
The more you hide in lockers, the more likely it is to kind of like hang out at the locker and rip you out of it.
Yeah,
my gosh, it's so terrifying because I think the worst scare I got in that game, and in the Oculus, like, I might go find the video later and share it on YouTube again, or Turgeon, if you want to find it. I think it's my last Alien Isolation video. You can link it.
I'll certainly dig it out for you.
Forgive the quality; it's really terrible. This is when I first started doing YouTube, but I was going into an air vent because I thought the alien was somewhere else, and I went to the air vent, and I turned a corner, and the alien was crawling in the vent towards me.
Oh, jeez.
And I just started screaming, "Take me!" It was just like, "Take me! Take me! Take me! Take me! Take me!" It was absolutely awful.
See, that must be. There we go.
All right.
7.
You really can't see it like on a 2D screen, but like in the Oculus, you are there, and that there's a xenomorph chasing after you in real life. It's terrifying.
Yeah,
I found one here that says Part 7 yanked out. Is that the one?
No, I think it's Part 10.
Oh, all right, 8.
I think.
Oh, there we are. I see it. Yes, the one that's called "Take Me, Take Me."
Yes, that one.
That would be the one.
I think at the very beginning I have that scene like as the intro to the video of me getting ripped out, so you don't have to go through half an hour of the video. But that was the scare that kind of took me out of Alien Isolation, to where I had to put it down. It was time.
All right, guys. I think I have to split though.
All right.
All right, Cancro. Hey, I appreciate you coming on, man. Really do.
You have an empire to run, sir.
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna start watching this.
Now that you know what you're missing out on.
That's right, bro.
And I'm gonna start coming more often.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you're a bro now.
Yeah, Cancro, you are now an official bro. Official bro.
Yay.
We're gonna have to work something out where we do like some type of bro hazing. I don't know what it'll be yet, but you know,
Forget
like an
it.
initiation.
For the next one.
For the
Not
next
for me,
one.
for the next one.
No, we're gonna come back to
Yeah.
our previous bros and make
Yeah.
sure we pay them too.
Yeah, we'll eventually get back around to them. But okay, so just a very quick recap again for anyone who just happens to skip forward into the video into this part if they're watching it after the fact, or if you're just joining us now. Canro Vantas is just about to head off. He is the founder and mastermind behind SEPP of the Dangerous Games Power Play competition. SEPP is the social LU Progressive Party. It is the faction that is for explorers. So if you are an explorer, you want to help out with power play, you want to have a faction that you can call home, something that's actually going to give you modules and benefits and bonuses that are actually going to benefit you as an explorer, make sure to check out SEPP. Help them out with their community goals. The Dangerous Games start up on the 30th of June, and all you need to do is be in the bubble and participate in the community goals. Make sure you're participating in the one that says SEPP on it, of course. SEPP, that's who you're looking for. So,
Yep.
Cancro, thank you very much for joining us, man. It's been great having you on the Brocast, and I'm sure that we'll have you back here at some point for a Brocast reunion. And if there's anything else you want to add in for SEPP before you head out, I mean, certainly feel free to go ahead and do so.
Well, thank you so very much for the invite, guys. Really appreciate it, Josh. Wonderful, wonderful stream and show. And with that voice, I mean, that voice is it's like from the 70s commercials, you know. Like here, you guys, yeah, he has a voice. It's very smooth, you know. So
You're making me feel real good about myself, Kankro.
Well, Shibuka, we have to appeal to the
You
nerds
too.
too, okay?
You too, Shabuka, you too. So, yeah, pretty much what I said. I mean, thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah, people, please, please, please get involved in the Dangerous Games. Right now, we have, we have three group of people basically in SEPP right now. One group of people is dealing with the campaigning and trying to distribute the message of what we're trying to do as much as they possibly can. So, you know, in YouTube, in Reddit, in the forums, whatever it is, the social media. So there is a group for that. If you think that you can help us to spread the message, please get in touch with us through our forum page, through Discord. We have a group for that. We have another group that is precisely, you know, the army that we are counting on to be grinding on these Dangerous Games. So you can join us and be a follower for SEPP and just wait till the moment comes when the community goals kick off, and we're gonna be giving the strategies there through our channel. And finally, if you want to become part of the family of SEPP, and you know where we practice celibacy and many other horrible things, just join us and help us to keep the nation of explorers running and to play the background simulation. So, well, thank you so very much, guys, for inviting me, and thank you everybody that is listening to this. Please, 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 go SEPP. We got
Go
this.
SEPP. Thanks, Cancro.
All right, Kankro. Really appreciate it, man.
Okay, looks, guys.
Take care, buddy. So, if you guys are true bros, true Hawk Flock members, you know who you should be helping out for the Dangerous Games. Let's
Yeah,
help
according to
SEPP become
Greatest,
power.
we should be helping Canbro. Hey.
Yes, Cambro.
Canbro.
Thank you, Greatest.
Canro Vantas.
Great test with the nicknames. He gave me Shabunka.
I'm still here, guys. I'm still listening.
Oh.
Good.
Someone
Yeah.
mute
Ah,
him.
daggone it, man.
Someone kick him out of the channel already.
Oh, is that ghastly fellow still here?
Oh, man. Talk about
Bite me,
overstaying
Josh.
your welcome.
Bite me, Josh. Bite me.
We already did your
Canbro.
outro, man. We're not going to do it again.
It's an encore.
All right, and here I am coming up on a proper ground base too. So hopefully we'll find something that'll give us a ground base assault here. It's a pretty big
Paul,
installation. you can
Paul
see.
says in chat here that he thinks you did the intro for It Came From.
It came from.
It came from the desert.
It came from. I don't know what that is. What's it came from the desert? Hey, how come Cancro is still in my group, but Shibuka is gone?
Because I'm switching boards right now, trying to get a mission.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Will SEPP build a space wall to keep the aliens out? I don't think that SEPP wants to be associated with that particular person I think that you're referring to. So I'm gonna go with no.
Well, you know, that never works. I come from a country where we built a 2,000 years ago to keep a country out. That didn't go well. History tells you it doesn't work, everybody.
Yeah, apparently not.
Oh man, it took me a minute to realize where you were going with that question, but I do appreciate it.
All right, so probably not then.
No, what we actually need to keep aliens out is vents. We need proper hatches on the vents to keep them in, don't we, Shibuka?
Yes, yes, yes,
Locks on the vents.
yes, and easy access to space, so we can use that vent to just send them right out the airlock.
Just find out what they like and make sure we make quantities of it. That's
Oh.
all you need.
Having a little landing malfunction here. Don't know why it's not locking.
Brain or gear?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Need some gear.
I was about to say, I'm watching your stream and your landing gear isn't down, and it says in big letters in the top right, "Warning landing gear."
You know, it's because
landing gear.
I'm so used to just speaking to my computer and saying deploy landing gear, but when I'm in the stream, I try not to do that. I'm like hitting buttons and I just forget to do it, that's all. So, whoops. Alright, now I got a repair bill as well. Alright guys, let's see. Mission board, come on. Give us a base assault here. I've been searching. I feel like I've been searching for a long time. I'm pretty sure that's the lyrics to a song, but let's see what we got here. Mining rush. Boom data.
Oh, mission board.
Mining. Oh, of course, there's nothing.
All this data delivery.
I know, it's all data delivery.
Alright, how far is Shumi
It's
Basa?
160 light years.
Oh,
I like data delivery on my alt account. I'm usually
Oh, I love it. It's easy money, but
It's
crap.
160 light years. It's not terrible, I suppose.
But it's not good at all.
It's not really good at all. I mean, do we
I've
want...
got 13 light year jump range.
Yeah, it's a lot of jumps. By the time we get there, we're already going to be near the end of the stream. Well, alternately, we could go do some combat, but we've done a lot of that recently.
Yeah.
You know, I was really hoping to do some base assaults, but this is, of course, one of the downsides and why a lot of new players in Elite Dangerous do complain about the game, saying there's no direction, there's no guidance. It's because you choose from the missions that are available, but if you're looking to do a particular type of mission, you can't really find it just when you want to. It has
There's no mission hunting willy-nilly.
Yeah, it's do what they give you or find
Do
something
without.
else to do on your own and make up your own gameplay, which is fine. I certainly don't mind making up my own gameplay. I mean, that's what we explorers do most of the time, is we just sort of create stories for ourselves. But I mean, if you do want to do combat, if you want to say like, hey, I'd like to go do some ground assaults, it'd be really nice if you could just rely on there being a variety of missions in every base.
You should have a sort of Galnet feed to your ship, and you should punch in, oh, I want to do this kind of mission, and it should go, bing, nearest system for that is here, and send you right to it.
Yeah, that would be a really nice feature, so
It
unfortunately
would,
we
wouldn't it?
don't have that.
No.
Oh, Greytest is asking, how did I get Shaboomka's stream up in the corner? That's cool. Well, I figured something out. I figured out that one of my big woes with OBS broadcasting is that I couldn't get windows like Chrome to display what was inside the window itself. I had to put it onto monitor capture, and when you capture the monitor, I'm capturing everything. I'm capturing my taskbar, I'm capturing you know, any other apps I have running, And I have 2 monitors, but I use my second monitor to monitor chat and to watch my broadcast. So it was a little hard to put that on there. And it also tend to slow things down. But apparently, Google Chrome, and this is for anyone who is streaming and who wants to do this as well, if you've had this problem where you try to capture the contents of a window and it shows a black or white with nothing inside, in the settings, there's an option for hardware acceleration. And as soon as you disable hardware acceleration in Google Chrome, close Chrome down, turn it back on, everything becomes available for broadcast. So all I did was pop it up there, and I trimmed down the stream a little bit. So it's actually a full YouTube page, but I have it just displaying the region where the video is, and set it up as a second scene up there. So actually wasn't hard to do at all. Quite simple, as a matter of fact. See? Pew.
Hey Josh, Therla says we can do a base assault, don't need a mission, just read the red data points and you get a decent reward.
Read the red data points. Yeah, but we have to find a base to do that.
I'm heading towards a base right now. I'll see if this is decent.
Okay. How about we get back into a wing together then?
That would probably help a bit.
I've got voice comms disabling here. Done.
There we go. That echo is not pleasant. I do love hearing your voice, Josh, but twice. I don't know.
One Hawkins too many.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yes. One Hawkins way too many.
Don't need to listen to the sound of my own voice.
Isn't that such a weird thing?
Oh, I can't stand the sound of my own voice. It drives me nuts.
Yeah. It's especially off-putting when you're editing a video and you're watching it back to make sure you didn't miss anything or make any mistakes and everything, and you end up watching the video like 30 to 40 times over the course of the editing process. And it's just like, you hear your voice so much, it drives me.
You get used to it.
I still haven't gotten used to it. It's
I have.
Turgeon is the exception.
Yeah. That's why I put so much varieties and different voices, because I've got so used to mine. I get fed up with it. I go, let's try a different voice this time.
There you go.
And
With
science
science
guy,
guy.
man.
I love science guys.
Science guy here. Sounds like one of my friends, actually.
Does he go out and do science, man?
No, but he does Onion Head all the time. Oh, didn't mean to bounce off the ground. Just wanted to see if I can squeeze down under there.
Daedalus says, just head out to
shit.
Cato 1!
There's a hauler here.
He says, go to Cato 1, 2 Anarchy high-sec triple-star bases with air defense and fighter support.
Okay, fine. Fine, Daedalus.
Oh, Paul, that's a good. Paul says my ship the base won't see me coming
no,
because
they
my
won't see
ship
you
is
coming.
disguised.
Yeah.
Let's look it up. Quatar.
Well, you know, stars. Plenty stars in the sky, stars on the ship. They'll never see it.
I'll never see me. Those red stripes. Those blended right into the environment.
They'll just think it's a proximity alert with some
That's
stars.
right. That's right. With some stars. A star-filled proximity alert.
Quator is 168 light years away.
Oh,
Yes.
let me
Obviously,
see. I mean, the place I'm at now is relatively. I mean, there's a hauler here.
This is
wow.
a different definition of not far from where you are, obviously.
If we were in exploration ships, I'd be like, all right, I'll be there in
Anything with a
5
half
minutes.
decent jump
Yeah,
range. But you're in
3
cop
jumps.
ships.
We are in the wrong ships for jumping 168 light years. I'm
B-bar,
driving
B-bar,
my
it's
ship
the
like a
Rosas.
car right now through the base.
Yeah.
Let's see. This place is at least bigger than the other one.
We could just attack this starport and see what happens, but I bet you
Oh,
that would be bad things.
That's a quick trip to the rebuy system.
I'm looking. I thought that was a gun for a second. I was like, that's a mighty large gun, but that's actually like some type of transport crane here.
Oh, I just got blown out of the damn sky by something. Well, that didn't last very long.
Shaboomka lives up to his name.
Oh, God. You guys revel in my rebuy screen for a little bit. I need to use the restroom. Go ahead and get all your laughing out of your system now.
I wasn't going to laugh.
Okay, apparently this is an invisible
Much.
wall here.
Oh, the developer's friend. Invisible.
Lights on.
Lights on.
Oh, that was my lights on? Lights on.
Lights on.
Wow, my ship's lights are kind of weak, apparently. I must get through the tunnel. Come on. I will get through the tunnel. Oh. I'm not getting through the tunnel. I'm stuck on the tube. There we go. Alright. I just want to blow up all the stuff on this base. This would be a fun base to assault. How come we can't attack this base?
You want to be on foot for that one.
Oh my god, look at it though. It looks awesome.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I can imagine doing an on-foot shootout on that little quadrant there.
There's tons of skimmers too. I mean, look at this.
Pop a couple of them and you'll get a Goliath on your backside there.
Skimmers, we've got turrets. I mean, technically I could attack this base, right? Is there anything stopping us from being able to attack this base? The fact that it's a starport, does it make any difference or no?
Ooh, I think the difference would be how long you last attacking it.
There's a Goliath right there. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Attention. Weapon fire restrictions are in operation at this facility.
Weapon fire restrictions are in operation. Let's see what happens when we attack.
Hold, Commander. This is a
Incoming
weapon-free
missiles.
zone.
Yeah, they didn't like that so much. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah,
There go
they
my shields.
kind of changed it a bit in 2.1. Because people did a lot of, ooh, let's shoot
Wow,
things from orbit with missiles.
What is shooting me? Is there like
And,
15
well, there's-
ships attacking me?
Oh,
Holy
Airborne.
crap.
yeah.
Well, whatever attacked me just took out my shields and 77%
Well-
of my hull.
I'm
Yeah.
Shaboomka, huh?
Yeah, I'm alive.
I'm looking at your stream right now.
That's still alive, buddy.
Oh, you are a... Oh, Lord.
They've probably got limited jurisdiction.
What have I got
Not
coming
even
up?
cool.
They can't step over the red line.
Not even cool. My paper-thin Viper did not stand a chance.
Okay, well, I've got a deadly internal
Check your
security
modules.
service coming this way. Just
Yeah,
gonna wait
check
for
your
my
modules. I
shields
bet
to
your
recharge.
thrusters aren't looking too chipper.
No, everything's good.
Oh, right.
The missiles got destroyed.
Oh, you point defense them. Nice.
Let
Well,
that
you could
guy
try and
catch up
outrun
to
him in
us.
canyons. Haha.
So did you find something?
Yeah, I think you found every policeman in the system.
Yeah.
I am 100% down with just causing some mischief and mayhem.
This is not the best ship for flying through canyons.
No.
It's better than not flying through canyons at this point. You never know. Use their superhuman FA off abilities against them. Because they'll always try to line you up as a target.
You still at 100%, Josh. What are you doing?
I have no power to weapons at all.
That is an absolutely awful idea what you're doing right now.
What, taking on the internal security service with 22% hull?
That would be what I'm talking about, yes.
Why would you say that?
Personal experience?
You've got chaff.
Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy watching you blow up. He doesn't even have 2 rings on his shields down.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't help the fact that the base
It's just a
literally
flesh wound.
destroyed my shields and my hull before I ever had a chance to do anything.
Josh Begonkins. I like that.
You can always trust the Hawk Flock to come up with the best names.
And you know what? I can't even turn around in this ship. That's the thing that sucks about it. It's just not a turning ship. Alright. There's no way I'm going to be able to take that guy out. Not a chance in hell.
If you wait for backup, I'm almost there.
Nah, no point. I didn't really feel like getting any extra bounties. I'll just get out of here.
Yeah, well, you know, Justin did just say we can go to an anarchy system and just pirate traders.
Yeah.
That would require cargo space, though.
Warning, temperature critical.
I thought that was kind of interesting, though. I mean, that was just more of a test of how strong the ground bases actually are, the starports, and apparently they're quite strong. They just I don't even know what was attacking me, but it seemed like all of a sudden there were shots coming from every direction.
Greatest says, do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah,
Do a barrel
that
roll.
whole little debacle down there reminded me of GTA, actually.
Oh, yeah,
in many
things-
ways.
Things can
It was
escalate very quickly.
The
in
classic
GTA.
kickoff in GTA when you push someone or whatever and they fall over and you get 1 star and you go, hey, there's a cop. And then the next thing you know, it's tanks, planes, 5 stars, and you're hiding under a bridge going, how did this happen?
Yeah,
How am I the bad
that was
guy?
an instant 5 stars right there. That literally
Yeah, it
was
was.
instant 5 stars. I took 1 shot at the Goliath and missiles started flying and lasers started flying. And I want to say, and I want to look back at the stream at this, if someone can do that, that would be great. Scroll back to where I attacked and tell me, were there ships in the air that, or did they just instantly appear the second I opened fire? Because I don't think there were ships in the air. There were no Federal
I'm
Security Service floating in
Thinking
the
you're
air.
right, yeah.
I
It's like they
think,
shot them out of the ground on catapults.
Yep.
Joy!
I'm pretty sure they materialized. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Which
maybe
is
someone can go back and check that. It is a little cheap because, I mean, look, if you're evaluating, you know, hey, is it safe to attack this or not? And then you take a shot and 10 ships just pop out of nowhere. The ships just materialize, Embedded said.
I mean, you've been a dungeon master, haven't you? Like
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
something like that, it's cheap. If you have to resort to using a tactic like that, you think, I have failed my plan.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, I know that you guys did everything you could to look for everything, and you checked every nook and cranny, and you found no secret rooms or hidden walls or anything like that, but guess what? There's a whole army on your face!
Yeah,
Haha.
that's right. That's right. Because I wrote it that way. Do you see?
Just 'cause.
Yeah, it's a bit cheap.
Hmm.
You think if someone's using their initiative and they're smart, you should reward them, not punish them.
Yeah, well, hey,
And that's
listen.
what's going on here.
When is
It's
this
like,
game
oh no,
ever
well
been
you see, you
fair?
can't do that because we say you can't, because we don't want you to. And you go, oh, well, I don't like your game, mate. It's a bit like that.
This game really isn't the epitome of fair, though.
No.
It isn't. No.
No,
This game
absolutely
is
not.
very. It's just you hop in and get slapped right on the ass real quick.
Especially now. It's even better than it used to be. Like I said, when I first started, I never died once in my Sidewinder. And I very quickly upgraded, but I restarted on my alt account, and within a matter of 2 hours, I think I'd already died twice just being interdicted and blown up for no particular reason.
Yeah.
And I don't think I even had any cargo. I think they were just psychopaths that were pulling me over.
Yeah, I have issues with that.
Okay, so
Are you going to Cerulou plant?
Yes.
Cerulou plant?
Cerulli. It looks like it's a medium. It's got two crosses. So I think we might be able to attack that one. And I think I'll stay.
do it.
I'll go in the SRV since my ship is clearly junk now.
Orbital flight
Oh
engaged.
god, this is gonna end badly.
Rings a bell, that one. Who's Cerulli? I'll find him. He's the Martian Canals man, isn't he? Yeah, hang on, I'll look him up.
You know, for the stream, we could destroy this wedding barge.
Oh, the wedding
no. I've wanted to attack those before. I wasn't that evil.
I got a mission to destroy one time.
Really? It's like an assassination mission or something.
Yep, so I guess somebody on that wedding barge was wanted, and their bride and groom really didn't matter too much to them.
That's pretty funny. Sorry, folks. Alright, let's see what this little Cerulli plant is all about.
Yes, Vincenzo Cerulli.
Okay.
With his observatory.
There's
He
a
developed the
cobra.
Martian Canal optical illusion theory. That's right.
It's like a cobra. Cobra's clean.
Yeah, but he's guarding. He's guarding the base.
Well, at least he hasn't popped out of nowhere.
No.
Should I take him out?
There's something else on radar.
You have entered a trespass
Ooh,
zone.
that's police.
Trespass zone cleared.
Is it federal
I think
security?
it is.
There's two of them. No, that's a
Oh
hauler.
god. Alright, let's take out that cobra.
Okay,
Before it's able to get in range.
there's a hauler and a sidewinder.
Let's see how this works. And here we go.
Frameshift charge detected. Power plant
Oh, he's almost already dead.
exceeded. Frameshift charge detected.
Well, he is mostly harmless.
Ah, I rammed him. It worked. He's dead.
Target destroyed.
I'm a
Sending the
murderer
little
now.
pieces flying. Okay, well,
I hope you're pleased with yourself. Your mom will be so proud.
now
Alright,
we're
you
gonna
wanna
go
hop down
land.
to the SRV?
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Should I, want me to get in the SRV? You want me to stay up here?
Stay up there for now, just in case another ship comes, because I see there's a hauler inbound. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying
Drop
landing
something.
gear.
What did he drop? Oh. High wake of Quentin. Who was Quentin?
That was the
wasn't-
sidewinder.
Oh, okay. He must have hightailed it out of there when I...
Maybe you could try to attract attention from the skimmers.
Oh! Like... Oh, shit. Shit!
What are you getting attacked by?
Shit! The station. I'm down to 11%.
What? Already?
Handbrake is on.
Yeah, my shields hadn't regenerated yet.
Run, Forrest, run.
I'll save you in my SRV.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Greatest says Shabatka. That's the new name
Shabatka.
today. Shabatka.
Yeah. I think this is where he was.
Okay, keep shooting in the direction of the base so I can see where it is. I'm on my way. Oh, I see it now. I see the skimmers. Oh, there's a lot of them. Wait a sec. What's that? Is that a turret? Oh, it is a turret. External
Let's see if
camera.
I can get close enough to the skimmers.
Oh wait, I don't want external camera. I want this view.
Shit. They are taken out. Oh, I'm dead. Well, there we go.
Under attack.
That's laser turrets, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. This ship just is not powerful enough.
I don't think any ship is when you're up against base turrets.
Target
All you can do is just buzz around, dropping chaff so that somebody else can get in underneath you while they're occupied.
Alright, well I'm
Yeah, that's
taking
what
out the
I'll do. I'll
skimmers
outfit
here.
some chaff. Alright, let me outfit some chaff. I'm on my way back.
target destroyed. Handbrake is
Oh
on.
man, these
And I have lost a lot of money today.
It's only money.
I got it's utility mounts for chafe goes, right? Or chaff, not chafe.
What chafes? You've had a lot of chafing today already.
Yeah, I have enough money for one more rebuy. I am broke on this account.
That's the life of a proper adventurer, that is.
It's true. Never have enough money to do anything. Am I even in the right system anymore?
No, greatest says you are the Hawkinator.
Uh-oh, the shields are offline.
Nope, I gotta jump over that again. I'm half. If we weren't gonna run out of time right now, I'd go grab my Python real quick. How far are we from the loop?
Handbrake is on.
I've taken out quite a few of those skimmers. Just waiting for my shields to pop back up.
400 light years. 20 light year range. So I'll be looking at 20 jumps.
Oh crap. I think I just saw a Cobra flying overhead. I gotta get back to my ship.
Alright, here we go.
Rogue
be right back.
949 says that you need to start a new series. Josh Hawkins shooting the Milky Way galaxy. I did exploring and now.
That's a fantastic idea, actually. I would love to do that. That's going to be kind of like the mini-series that I do when Commander Josh Hawkins gets back to the bubble. It is going to be a combat-based series, so...
I'm Commander Josh Hawkins, and at the time of this broadcast, this is the view from...
from the end of my gun.
Alright, I'm grabbing the Python. This is enough.
Try a little bit of aerial combat here, if that was another Cobra. I think it was.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh, that's just the hauler that flew overhead.
He doesn't have his own voice here. Well, madam.
Capacity exceeded. Warning, you have entered a trespass zone. Warning, temperature critical. Under attack. Trespass zone
For the
cleared.
big guns. More like this is the view from my escape pod.
Warning, you have entered
Oh, crap.
shields offline.
Okay, so
Taking damage.
really bad idea.
Integrity critical.
Oh, I can already tell that's a bad idea.
Okay, so the base defenses are ridiculously effective against ship shields. Don't even think about getting close to them. So I think those need to be taken out with SRVs first, because they just tore me a new one, like literally in 3 seconds.
Well,
Sorry.
you know, it's what they should have done in the first place, really. They should never have allowed us to get away with what we could before, just coming with a ship and blow the crap up. Because, I mean, if you think about it, you know, 3302, if you've got a base like this, where are you going to put all of your big guns?
Yeah, true enough. Deploy landing gear.
You're not going to wait for a car to come and attack you, are you?
Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, right. Greatest says, a technical question.
Yeah.
How is your process of taking those screenshots at the beginning of your videos to later blend between them to create this awesome effect? He says, if you can understand that.
Let me read that question.
Yes.
How is your process of taking those screenshots at the beginning of your videos to later blend between to create the awesome... Which screenshots are we talking about, Greatest? Are you talking about, like, the other videos that I put up?
Drive assist on.
Presumably.
Like from the Exploring Milky Way Galaxy series, or like more recent things, like the Oculus stuff?
Low gravity warning.
Let me know what his response is, please, Turgeon. I'm gonna head
Will
back over
do,
to
sir.
space. Why, thank you, sir. I mean, ta.
Ta. He says, the ones that make up your view of the galaxy.
The ones that make up my view of the the
In the Explo vids, yeah.
in the exploration vids. My process is usually I'm grabbing the screenshots the whole time that I'm playing the game, and like I use footage from a few play sessions to create one video, and then let's say, for example, I've created the video. I won't use footage from that play session again in the next ones because it would just be repeating old footage. So I only use those videos that I didn't use from that session in like update or news videos or stuff like that. But I'm constantly taking screenshots, and if I see a screenshot or if I see an image or a view from a particular place that's just amazing, I'll grab a screen cap of it, and then when I make the video, I use that as the thumbnail. I think that's what he's asking, right? Like the thumbnail images, because I don't know what other images that I would actually be using then.
You're talking about like the 360-degree nebula things that he does, because those are pretty sweet.
Oh, those? Oh man, I
don't
haven't
know
done
if
that
that's-
in a while.
I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, because oh, maybe that's what he's talking about. The time lapse of like jumping through space.
Oh, yeah.
Great test.
You did.
Do you want to
quite a few
confirm
of those,
if that's,
didn't you?
if
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
must be it. Yep.
okay, those are a little trickier, because it's
Yeah,
really
it's like in
hard.
between each jump. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have set up a macro where every time I jump, or just before I jump, I power down my thrusters, I go into external debug camera mode, and I grab a screenshot, and then I jump back into normal cockpit view, charge up my FSD, and then make the jump. And I usually use a point in space as the central focus point, and I try to line it up with the center of my screen. I've gotten pretty good at it. It's not a perfect science. Usually I'll end up with 200 screenshots, sometimes more, that I sort of piece together into like a time lapse, and that's pretty much it. It really adds a lot of extra time onto jumping, which is why I haven't been doing it in the more recent videos. I was focused more on the actual video and the story itself. Also, it's really hard when you don't have a target in front of you. Like, it's easy when you have a nebula because you just point yourself at the nebula, and the nebula is sort of like your central point. But where I am right now, there's no nebula, so there's nothing that I can use to like line myself up for those screenshots. So I was using like the dust lanes. I started sort of recognizing certain shapes in the dust lanes ahead of me, and then just aim towards it and fly towards it and take a screenshot on each jump.
And Paul's asking a question here that I can actually answer, but you answer it much better. How do you take footage of your ship in motion when in external camera mode? It's your special trick, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I can
got
see
good
if I
at
can
it.
do it with the SRV. Let's see. If this might
yeah,
work,
yeah, that
it
works,
might not
yeah.
work, because I've already taken off a little bit, but I haven't dismissed my ship. So notice how my SRV is currently in a turning mode. Okay, now if I leave the SRV in turning and I go to the debug camera, external camera. Oh no, it doesn't work in the SRV. Okay,
It should
but
do.
yeah, I know it's supposed to.
If you get it like locked into a tight circle, I'm sure it'll.
Here, I can do it.
Oh yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, you're
Here,
in
my
ship,
ship.
so
I'm in Super Cruise. Orbital lines off. All right. If I start pitching my ship a little bit and go to external camera, my ship keeps going up.
yeah.
It's still pitching.
The basic idea is that if your ship is going in a particular direction, or at a particular vector alignment, it will continue to move in the same direction when you go into debug. So if I want to get a shot of my ship turning, I'll bank my ship, hold my joystick in that position, then go to external camera, and the ship will continue to fly in that direction. Now, there's some really interesting things you can do with that, because as you approach planets, the gravity of the planet has an interesting effect. It actually slows you down, right? That's kind of how it works on your Super Cruise. So as it's slowing you down, I can make effects where it looks like I'm literally turning my ship around, even though I come in at a very shallow approach. I end up turning very steeply once I get towards the planet because of that slowdown effect. It's tricky. It takes a little bit of practice. I didn't really do that when I first started the series, but you'll notice further and further into the series I do a lot more of it.
The other thing is, basically when you put the external camera on, whatever your ship was doing at the time, it freezes doing it. So if you were firing, it keeps firing.
Yeah.
So if you want to spin your camera around and get a shot of your firing, you can do, because it's still doing it. It's just when you get back into the cockpit you find that you're overheated or something like that.
Yeah, I tried to do that going around a star one time. I was going to try to do a complete, like go all the way around a star, and it didn't end well.
I've never had the guts to try that. Josh has got it down to a fine art now, using gravity wells. I would not trust myself. How many skimmers have they got there? Are they manufacturing them around the back?
I think so. I've taken out most of them, though. Don't see any more around
See,
here.
I am 14 jumps away right now.
14?
That's not far. 15 minutes, if that.
Yeah, I'm going to the backside of this base to see. Oh, I think there's another turret up there.
Yeah, no problem, Paul. I agree the external camera could use some work. I'd like to zoom out further and have... I would like the zones where you hit the edge of where you can record from. I'd like that to be like a sphere and not a cube. Because if you're going around and you're getting this awesome footage and it's so cool, and then you hit like the corner of that spot where you can't zoom the camera out anymore, it's a little jarring. A sphere would be nice.
Oh, crap. Too many rocks here. The surface is really bumpy.
Not really good at this, Josh.
They're not rocks, they're skimmer eggs. You hang around
Skimmer
long enough
eggs.
and they'll hatch into
They keep
fresh
hatching.
skimmers.
Alright. Whoa! I did not want to do that. Do the skimmers respawn after a while?
I have no idea. That would be a very MMO thing for Frontier to do. I would not approve.
So, anyone who's not spent much time on the surface of planets, I've noticed that recently with 2.1, all the extra rocks that they've added in have really made it extra bumpy.
It's quite horrible. Face hugger canopy. Oh, please God, no. If Frontier implements anything like face huggers, I'm very arachnophobic, and that's another reason I quit playing Alien Isolation, because the freaking face huggers, like when they jump on your monitor, it's bad enough, but if they jump on your Oculus, no, there's no way in hell. No way.
That's a big bucket of hell no.
Yeah, that's yeah. 50 gallon drum will tell you. Well, yeah, I imagine as a rock rat, those rocks are absolutely terrible.
Target destroyed.
As annoying as they are, they're probably more credible. But no, I mean, the ones we had before, you literally drive through some, you know, a third the size of the SRV, and it wouldn't notice it was there.
Yeah.
It's
Only
more
on the larger
realistic
ones.
now, but it makes it so much more difficult.
Especially if
much
you're
more
doing an
difficult.
external view of your SRV and trying to shoot some footage of you traveling, which I've been trying to do recently, and it's not that fun. Unless you're doing 3 or 4, speed of 3 or 4, in which case you see the wheels, the suspension go very nicely over the rocks, accompanied by a little thump noise, which is rather cool actually.
Okay, I think I've got pretty much all the defenses in this base taken out.
Oh man, they're going on about Sandra Bullock in chat.
I was ignoring that.
Blow up. There we go. Oh, that's not
I
a
do
door.
love Sandra Bullock though. She's a really good actress.
Looks like they closed the door on me. How do I get in
Really? Why?
there? I have no idea. I just wanted to come in for some tea. Let's see, can I take out that? I don't think I'm hitting it.
Well, you can hear the sirens and everything because your ship's got the software in it. What did Frontier say that that mimics what the sounds would be?
Or are we talking
So
about
you can
why
hear it
we
in your
hear
ship?
sounds even though we're on an airless world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also the same reason why Star Wars has sounds in it, you know, because
Reality emulation software, yeah. That I don't have a beef with. It actually makes sense. And it would be a very dull game with the sound off.
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
very.
You'd have that 2001 feel, wouldn't you?
Yep, just very quiet.
Yeah.
It's another reason I like Battlestar Galactica. I mean, there's still sounds in space, but it's not like they changed it a lot from sounds how they would be in atmospheres.
Well, otherwise we'd be just on 2001 the whole time, and it would just be perpetual Blue Danube playing.
That'd be fine with me. That would be absolutely fine
Yeah,
with me.
no sound at all except classical music.
Oh man.
Okay, I've taken out all the skimmers. I've taken out all of the ground-based defense. Oh, there we go. I was just gonna say, I don't think I can blow these up, but apparently I can. There we go. Frickin' skimmer guns for the, SRV guns for the win. Look at this. Come on. Pop. Pop, 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 pop. No.
I'm coming, Josh.
It's gonna be game over by the time you get here, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
They're in the walls, man. Too late. You might have one skimmer left. We've
I'll
cleared
take it out.
everything out.
Have you got all
Anything
like,
left
the
for
base-
us? Like say, and you'll stand there and say, only bodies.
Josh is just gonna be like, job's done.
The last one doesn't want to pop. This is kind of vital if we're going to bring the ships in there at all, is you got to take these things out.
Yes, Beowulf's got a good point there in chat. He says humans depend on sound as well as sight, so it makes sense to extrapolate what the sounds should be and reproduce them from a combat point of view.
Oh yeah. Even from an exploration point of view, because I mean, you're not always staring at your speed. So when you hear a change in your engine note, you know that you're either speeding up or slowing down. Helps avoid catastrophes. Because the sound bug that I'm sure a lot of you have been hit with, it's really jarring.
Silent hyperdrive bug.
Yeah. The first time that happened to me, I was in witch space. I had just jumped and all my sound cut out. And I swear to you, I thought that the gargoyles were coming. I thought I was going to be the first one to get interdicted by a Thargoid, so I was like scrambling, screaming at my voice attack to start recording. And then nothing happened. I was a little disappointed.
Suddenly, nothing.
We'll try something. Maybe if I just... There we go.
I think my minion's after here. My minion out.
Alright, how many jumps do I have left?
Oh
4
my
jumps,
God.
Josh, I'm coming.
My SRV's out of ammo. I didn't even realize that I could run out of ammo.
Yep.
Weapons rearmed.
That's true, Paul. Paul said in space, no hugger bugger can hear you scream, take me. I appreciate that. The support from you guys is just overwhelming. I really do appreciate it.
Low.
I knew I was going to regret telling you guys about that.
This thing really ought to blow up by now. Where do you actually see your SRV ammo normally?
Yeah, you can see it when you're in the ship and not in the turret mode.
Oh yeah, there it is. Take a few more of these. And any day now, feel free to pop. Any day now. It's kind of weird how these things
You need
work.
some bigger guns. Let's see, what do I have? Alright, I got my beam lasers and multi-pins. I should be good.
I'm getting the bounty, the fines for attacking these things, but sometimes they blow up, other times they do not. And it's making the sound like they're actually getting hit, so it's weird that they don't pop all the time.
Titanium turrets. Sounds right.
I think there's still too many of them for me to actually bring the ship in there. Of course, the other question is, how do I even get in there? Oh, here we go. Maybe if I scan this, the doors will open. Or maybe I can't.
You only had to
scan it.
knock, mate. Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Some old man just comes out. What's all this ruckus?
You kids, get off my lawn.
Okay. Is that supposed to open a door for me or something?
Just as long as it doesn't stay open for 30 seconds and you have to get through it, that would be...
They have Dolly Parton implants. Run for her hills. that would explain why the little the ammunition's just kind of bouncing off.
They're made of spongium. That's the trouble with these guns.
Ah, yes. Alright, which planet are you on, Josh? I'm not in your wing. I'm gonna change that.
Security measures engaged.
Come on, come on.
You remember the name of your planet? Or your place?
The name of the planet that I'm on is Ninjuna. Nijuna. Nijuna.
Is it Zubrin Camp?
Let's see.
Really, right.
Ceruli plant.
Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was just there. Oh! I was about to fly past it.
Oh, we're not in a wing anymore. Here.
Oh, I'm gonna
My
overshoot
voice
it.
comes. And you want me to turn on my wing beacon?
Yes, please.
Oh, it's already
Stop
on.
the threat by commencing elimination protocol.
Alright. Let's take these bastards out.
What bastards?
Is everyone dead?
Clean up on
No.
aisle 6 time here.
No.
I'm getting interdicted. I have something that you want. I have nothing, dude. I have nothing. What do you want from me?
Your fame.
So look, if I
Give me your
scan-
fame, he says.
Wonder what that's all about. It lets me data scan the defense turrets. Hi, Brute. Thanks for joining in on the stream. Alright. Well, not sure what else I can get there.
Alright, interdiction evaded. I'm coming in. Ooh, too fast. I'm coming in too fast. Use the planet to break, Shibuka.
Ground. I wonder if it'll be friends with me.
I doubt it. We don't have a very good relationship.
Oh, wait a second. Maybe I want to do this from inside the cockpit. How much room can I get for speeding up here? Well, a fair amount.
Alright, I'm coming in. Oh, Brute, if you're still here, see you, man. Sorry I missed you.
Alright, here goes. Cowabunga, dudes. Well, that didn't work. I thought they would blow up.
Alright, I am here.
Ouch.
Next fire group.
I've taken out a lot of the ship defenses, so you might be okay now, but there's a few left up there.
Let's see where they're at. If I can get a fire at me.
Great, that's getting worse here. He says, Josh, I believe I can fly, Kins.
Well, I was trying to be creative and had to take those things out, but it just didn't do anything. I thought for sure I had that.
I don't think they fired at me.
I thought I had that down, man. I did some crazy stunt move there, jumped off the ramp. It was like aerial attacking them. Nothing blew up. I'm a little disappointed. Oh, the gate's open now. There we go.
Well, I'm not surprised. You've probably blown up everything that's remotely powered. Including the ceiling.
Oh!
Yeah, watch out, Shibuka. There's still a couple of those alive. A couple of them. I'm working on those still.
Yeah, I'm down to 47%.
Which one was attacking you? That one up there, huh?
I think there was 2 or 3 of them attacking me.
It's weird because when you scan them, watch what happens. You scan these little things, it puts a little cross on them. I'm not sure what that does. It's like, does that mean it's deactivated now?
Is it marking them?
It's doing something. Let's see if that one shoots you now.
Yeah, if you've reached... there's a control unit somewhere. I think probably if you've done that, you can turn them off. Well, that would be logical.
Run away! Damn it! Oh, crap.
Shibuka's going down again.
Yep, and I'm gonna respawn in freaking Muro. How much you gonna bear?
You will, yes. But it's a nice location.
Oh no, I'm gonna engineer basically. I'm gonna freaking... God, Shaboom! Oh, you're killing me!
That's time for the creepy old man voice.
There we go. Next time, let me take out a few more of these before you fly over there. So apparently medium assault you can kind of do with one person. Although I'm not exactly sure what the benefit of this is for me, other than just testing right now. Did I miss any? That one's not going to take any damage from here. May have to go do the flying thing again.
It makes sense with those tower-mounted turrets because they don't have the declination to get you when you're on the ground.
Well, here we go.
So it makes sense that you can knock them off an SRB.
Here's the power grid. I wonder if that turns stuff off. Did something. Pop, pop, pop. Once I blow these things up, I'm claiming this base as my own.
Capture the flag.
Set up my own turrets. That's what I'm gonna do. Can't wait till we can own bases like this. I'd love to have ground assets working for me. They have.
Oh, I'm gonna try not to use all my credits. Can't promise anything though.
They have stated that there will be mining from the ground, right? Like surface mining. So how is that going to be done? Is it going to be done through those little mining things that we see, like when you come up against like POIs?
Oh, I love those. They're so cool because you can see the 3 cargo canisters on a little mining rack.
They're super cool.
Well, aside from the fact they look like bacteriophages, which is also cool.
Like that. There we go.
Gyarados, my favorite Pokemon. I love that Pokemon.
Handbrake is on.
Oh, damn. I thought there was a platform there, but there isn't. That's okay. I'm going to go back up this side here. See if I can take out those last ones. Pretty sure this base is done, though. Like, finished.
You didn't even need me. I just blew myself up for no reason.
Well, someone had to blow themselves up. It wasn't going to be me.
It was I've already done it like 3 times during the stream, so.
Yeehaw. Uh-oh.
Well, you have a name to live up to.
You have a point.
Yeah, I think that's
Did
the
you
outer
just drive
turrets.
up the wall, Josh?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. About 5 minutes, I think they take to respawn some of those outer ones.
I did drive up the wall.
You know, normally I'd grumble about respawning. Oh, for God's sake, have very MMO. But every time your SRV gets back in your ship's hangar, it doesn't matter how dinged up it is, it's like ding, insta-fix. So there's obviously some nanotechnology going on here.
Sounds about right.
Here we go
I'll
again.
let them off. So you're going to go into slow-mo and you get stunt jump. Oh.
These ones are already dead. Okay, well, I think I took them all out.
Nice.
Alright.
SRV or plane, you decide.
Right? Let's see what happens if I call my ship now. Oh, I can't. I'm too close to the settlement. Well, I think I have successfully destroyed the settlement. Boom! That was so stupid. What was I doing there? I was trying to get up onto the pipe, if anyone's wondering, but apparently my thrusters don't work as well as I thought they do.
Bing.
They have closed the door again. Let's see.
Hey, what was that noise out there, Sonny?
Yeah. Oh, nothing. Close the door.
Pesky kids.
Oh dear lord.
Alright, well, that was a fun base assault.
Oh, man.
Come out and wag a finger at you and say, "Hey, it's Hawkins, I know you're dad."
Way to go, Shibuka. Couldn't have done it without you, man.
Oh, yeah, no problem, dude. I'm here to help. Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
But it could have been worse. I could have been logged on in orbit just laughing.
Oh, man.
Going, "Go on, my son, go on, get down there."
You got this, Shibuka. You got this.
Yeah, from orbit.
Boom.
Alright, I need to get a little bit further away before I can call my ship back. Oh, it's spinning out.
Oh, Lord.
Handbrake is on.
There we go. External camera. External camera. Start recording.
Confirmed.
Well, there's something I haven't said in a while.
Oh,
Probably should be doing more of it, really.
All right. I'm almost back to you after everything's blown up.
Where is my ship going?
This is just further evidence that I'm an explorer.
Ah, yeah. That's the thing.
Cockpit view.
Handbrake is on.
Oh, that damn little rock right there.
High speed flying in an asteroid field. Who survives the longest?
Oh, I'm down. I'm so down for that.
Like you have to be full throttle the entire time?
Like, we should kit out engineer Eagles again that go 700 meters a second.
That's a lot of grinding on my second account, though.
Are you afraid?
Handbrake is on.
No, but I do have limited time throughout the week, Josh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either. I'm jumping into Najuna, though.
Alright, I'm putting a lot of faith in my SRV blowing up skills here because I've got, what, 6% hull left on this thing? Is that what I got? 6% hull, I think?
Ooh,
Yeah, 6% hull.
This almost provides an opportunity.
So does that mean you have 96% no hull? Or is it 94% no hull?
Yeah.
Let's see how you measure that. 94% of no hull.
Anything gonna shoot at me?
Don't leave orbit yet, Josh.
Velocity exceeded.
I'm surprised you can leave the planet on 6% hull.
It's not going to make it out to orbit.
Looks like I've taken everything out. Now, there should be, like, something that I can scoop up here. Like, something really valuable. Like, I took out this base. Now, give me the loot.
Spinny, glowy gold thing in the middle.
There's a chest you have to open.
That's
So you have to have the lock-picking skill to open it.
No, you have to buy keys from the store.
Deploy landing
No,
gear.
that's right. From the
Deploying
Frontier
landing
store.
gear.
Let's see if I can land here. No, I can't land. It says level 2 authorized vehicles only. Damn it! Retract landing gear.
Retracting the landing gear.
Well, I own that base. Nothing left to blow me up. Well, we'll do some low-level flybys.
Everybody's hiding in the cafeteria under the table. Oh, is he gone yet? Is he? And you're out there going, throw me all your valuables, you peasants!
Ow. Man, that was a hard landing. Right? Okay, let's see if this works. This is going to be ridiculous.
Daedalus says the data packages are the valuables for the engineer recipes, of course.
Well,
And the higher the base security, the rarer the data.
external camera.
Oh, dang it. I thought it was 25 kilometers.
Oh! Damn it. That was going to be awesome. Watch the stream for a sec. Watch. Here
That
it comes.
was going to be awesome.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, my fat ship.
It was still a bit awesome.
Fat ship is
Yeah.
fat.
Does my bum look big in this base? Yes, it does.
Apparently I survived that. That was full speed too, great test. It took off 1 tier of my shields. Thank God that's
Who
all.
makes your shields? I want.
Hey Shibuka, you're back. Oh, wait a second. You're back in your Python?
Yeah, I was in my
Yeah.
Python before.
You were? You got blown up in your Python?
Yep.
Oh, I thought
Next
you got blown
fiber.
up in your alt account.
Oh, he did that as well.
Hey man! Don't do
His
that!
main account was feeling left out, so...
Well, I thought this ship was on Crab Nebula expedition.
It is, but we're not far.
It is. It is.
He's an
I can tell you
experienced,
are.
he's an experienced explorer. Crab never been back. Nah, nothing.
I don't have enough juice in this thing to do any real damage to you.
Maybe I want this base for my own.
Well, you're welcome to it if
Young
you could, if you think you can outturn me.
Only now do you understand.
You'll never get it. Yeah, you want to have a duel to the death at 6%? It's not.
Let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
you have to do is blow on you.
Hey, wait a second. I didn't say
What am I
over,
waiting for?
over the surface of the base. I meant like away from the base. Your guns are weak.
This is fun.
Hey, what's down there? There's a little POI or something right down there. Look.
Like, with one hand behind my back, this is... What a...
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone. Trespass zone cleared.
You will never catch me. Lights on.
Lights on.
Raw, you're faster.
You cannot catch me. Too bad there's no canyons here.
Right?
Over G. Pull up. Pull up.
How far away are you now? Too far?
Power plant capacity exceeded.
I'm gonna go kill this hauler while Shibuka's attacking me.
How cool is that?
Oh, I think the hauler just crashed into something. His shields are off.
Crash into your ego. Hey.
That hauler
I can handle it.
literally just crashed
Yeah.
into the ground.
That's cool. They should.
What shield do you have on that damn thing?
External camera. Cockpit view. Woo! How much shields do I have on it? A lot more than you.
Target shields online.
I can't even target you. You don't target on my normal targeting.
These multi-cannons are not doing anything to your shield.
I have no pips and shields either, by the way.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Under attack. Warning.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, there we go. And game over. Well, that's the most excitement we had on this whole friggin' thing.
Yeah, that's like almost NPC behaviour, a bit the old kamikaze with the 2.1 NPCs there.
Oh, heck yeah. In a giant
what they love to
python,
do now.
I'll take those odds.
That only cost me $500,000 to rebuy my ship. No biggie.
$500,000?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a pretty pimped out Viper, man.
my gosh.
I'm
The
telling you.
shields.
Yeah, it was the shields.
How much
Oh,
was the
shield
rebuy cost on
boosters.
yours?
Like 85?
85,000?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in a one-on-one fight, I'll take you out. I'll take you out. My Viper
Wait, you want to
against
go
your
Python
Python.
versus Viper?
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
I'm down. You want to try it?
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Where am I?
Fight!
Fight! All right, we'll just go into normal. Or do you want to do it in an asteroid belt?
Ah,
Asteroid belt. Are there any asteroid belts in this area?
Retract landing gear.
Retracting the landing gear.
What,
We'll
what
find
system are
one.
you in?
I'm in Nijuna, same as you.
Okay, there's no
No ring planets here?
no ring planets
Nothing.
here.
Okay, so let's go to
Scan detected.
let's go to the next system over. There was a ring planet in one of those systems. At least that clears my bounty since I died, right?
Alright, let's see. Let's do it.
Let's go to Pandemonium. What?
oh yes.
There's no
What better name?
there's
Alright.
no ring planets there though.
None?
None. I just looked.
Just a gateway to hell, apparently.
Okay. Narek weights? No. Which ones have you checked?
I couldn't tell you. I've just been checking them all.
Okay. Did you check Sinai? Okay.
Man, I can't access the system map on a lot of these.
Yeah, neither can I. I'm sure one of them's going to have a ring system. All right, let's go to this one here, Sinai. Make the jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Sinai, how do you spell that?
Sanai.
Notice me, Senai.
Frameshift drive charging.
This will be the last thing we do. All right.
3, 2, 1.
This is gonna end badly for me. I can already tell.
I don't know. This ship
I'm-
doesn't turn
okay.
very well.
Well, my rebuy cost is $3.5 million, and my balance is $12.5 million. So,
How did it cost
good.
you only 85,000 then?
for my Viper.
Oh, for your Viper.
Yeah, I was going to say, you either...
I thought that was your
No,
Python.
you
I'm
don't-
like, what kind of
you don't
Python are you
like
flying
that,
there?
mate.
It's made of
Oh,
paper?
nah.
Am I allowed to combat outfit this Viper before we do this?
From stands
You
used
have
by
8
Shaw.
minutes. Stream ends in 8 minutes, so
All right, no, we're not doing that.
No.
Next fire group.
come on, you're in a Python.
Next fire
I'm in a
group.
Viper.
If this was an NPC match, I think I know which one I'd take.
I would definitely.
Suffice
take
to say, when I go into res sites these days, if I
There's-
see a
there's
Viper
no-
and I see a Python, I'm attacking the
There's
Python.
no ringed planets in this system.
In Sinai, none. Okay.
None.
Cancel jump.
Disengaging jump.
Okay,
What you
let's
trying to do to me, Josh?
take the next system. What about Herthans? Herthans. Make the jump.
I had found one before you said something.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Because I thought you found one. Oh, crap.
No,
I thought you found a system.
I just said let's just go there.
Oh. Let's see.
Paul says he'll sub us both in return for my old video card. You don't know what my video card's seen, man.
I just check this one.
My video card can't unsee those things.
Oh my god.
You might need to clean it really well. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Shit.
I can't. Here we go. Let's try this. Oh, Herthens was the one we just checked.
Yeah, don't go to Herthens. ICZ KXT something 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 something.
53-1. No balance.
KXT B3-4.
Here you go. I got it. CD-51 space 102.
Got it. I'll meet you there.
It kind of loses some of the sting, does that, though? Because it's like, yeah, you want to fight? Yeah, you step out in the street. Come on. Well, we go, well, CT. See, it's here just now. It's kind of lost a bit of the heat there.
Paul, I did not get the FPS sorted out yet, but I did realize that I was doing everything on 2x super sampling, which you'd think that the 1080 would have no problem with. I mean, it should be just like cakewalking its way through this. But I did turn the super sampling down. Let me see. Just quickly check before we finish the stream off here.
Well, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Probably not hardware. That'll be a software issue. Haven't caught up.
Yeah, I've got everything on ultra or high. I've got the super sampling at 1 time right now. If I put the super sampling up to 2, let's see what happens. In the Oculus, it slows things down considerably. I don't know how it'll work here. Oh, here it's still going to blast 60 frames a second. So I think it's just an Oculus issue. I'll keep the super sampling up for now. Let's see. Where can we go to blow up Shibuka? There we go.
Oh, just leave him a few minutes and he'll blow himself up.
Probably so. Shibuka, aim yourself towards this planet. It's 3,500 light seconds out.
He ran away.
At least he could aim himself towards the planet. Yeah, I figured that much, Paul. The drivers will come. Hopefully. How many ships are you going to...
Oh, yeah.
Oculus Rift?
All of them, as many as you can.
As many as I can afford.
Certainly an Imperial.
I need to make a bit more money with this account.
You need to make a lot more money now after this.
Yeah.
Right.
If my primary account was in the bubble, I could show you all the ships. But because I'm playing on my secondary account, I don't have that much money on it. I've only done 2 CGs, and it's a brand new account. So, I mean, I've made a decent amount of money considering the amount of time I've been on here. I have 20 million in the bank and 28 million in total assets. So I'm building up rank with the Empire right now. That's the whole point of me doing Empire missions. So I can do the Clipper and the Courier. That's what I'm working on. Those are the next ones I want to do cockpit view on. And then, of course, I'll do all the trade ships. You know, the Type 6, Type 7, and the Type 9. I'd like to do the Orca eventually as well. So I got some ships I'm going to do.
I'd be interested in the Orca.
Yeah, definitely. Type 7 cockpit is definitely worth seeing. And the Orcas, absolutely.
I did the Type 7, actually. That was...
7?
Yeah, I did the Type... Oh, no, wait. Did I do the Type 7?
6.
I did the Type 6.
I think you did 6, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
The 7 is ugly as hell, but the cockpit is... interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the Type 9 either.
Oh,
Type 9
it's
is
a long
huge.
time since I've seen the inside of a Type.
I have one on my primary account. Like, I'd just love to just come back to the bubble for that, but... Oh, well. Can't have everything, I suppose. Halfway across the galaxy right now. Okay, Shibuka, I am waiting for you. I'm down.
All right, I am
Come at
2,000
me,
light
bro.
seconds away. Don't turn into a gym, bro. Don't do it.
Well, that's what this whole incident is, isn't it? It's a come at me, bro.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Oh, is there a station nearby? I'm at 79%. There's a station here. How far is this from me? Nope. All right, I'm just gonna come at you at 79%.
All right. Don't cry though that.
Oh, I won't cry, but I will call foul play.
No. I don't want no foul play calls here. No stations? You sure?
No stations. The closest one's like 3,500 from here, and I'm not going back.
No, you don't have time.
I'm
Nope.
waiting for you.
This gets settled now.
I'm waiting for you.
I'm calling you out, Hawkins.
We're gonna start the duel from 5 kilometers apart. Okay.
All right. This is gonna get interesting.
Only when someone blows up.
Don't
Don't know who it's gonna be. And all's fair, man. All's fair.
All right.
That means ramming too. You're allowed to ram.
You are too.
Oh, I know. I may just
I'm
do
ready.
that.
I'm ready.
Hey, there's an unidentified signal source down there.
My body is ready.
Gentlemen, I would suggest that you turn off report crimes against me.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Thank you for mentioning that. I'll turn that off. Shibuka, you should do the same, please.
Wouldn't matter if there was any.
Where-
If there
where do you
wasn't
do that
anybody
at?
around, but there might be.
Where do you do that at?
In the functions, report crimes against me off. If anyone is just joining in, the stream is coming to a close. However, what we're going to do, just for fun, is Shibuka and I are going to have a duel. He is in a Python, and I am in a Viper Mark IV. We're going to see how this works out. Oh, there's a couple ships that just appeared on radar, too. What do we got? A security service? Really? What the hell is a security service doing here?
Well, you've been blabbing in open all the way. Come on, finish this, come on. So they've
Alright,
come to
Shibuka.
watch.
Yeah, let's fly a little bit the other way.
Yeah, make sure that your report crimes against me is
That's
off,
why.
though, because otherwise
Report crimes off.
they shouldn't attack if report crimes is off. I think, right?
It may not matter in a wing anyway, but best to be safe.
No, but we have to unwing.
Do we?
Yes.
Why?
So I don't want you to. It's easier for targeting purposes.
Oh Lord. All right, let's get 5 kilometers away, and we'll unwing.
Yeah, well, we're already 8 kilometers away.
All right, let me get down to the asteroids, and I'll come to you. Come on down, Joe.
I'm working my way down there.
All right, we'll call it 4 kilometers. Let's get good.
Zoom out.
Increasing sensor range.
All right, exiting the wing.
Scan detected.
I'm being scanned. Just give these guys a second, just to make sure that they don't mess around.
Shabroken's Showdown. That's right.
Is that what you're going to name this stream when it's finished then? It should say special guest Cancro and Shabroken Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Fight!
All right. I'm ready when you are.
All right, Turgeon, you want to count it down?
If you like. Gentlemen, are you ready?
This would be so much better in the Oculus.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, fight!
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Funny
dun,
you should
dun,
choose to
dun.
say that,
Next fire
actually,
group.
because the
Dun, dun,
costumes
dun,
from
dun,
that
dun,
episode,
dun,
Gamesters
dun,
of
dun,
Triskelion, are now in Star Trek Online. That's right, the skimpy one, as worn by Angelique Pettyjohn. Available for you at Reset in the summer event in Star Trek Online.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Viper has turned pretty badly.
Oh, it's terrible.
Greatest, right? It is, it turns like a brick. In fact, so does the Cobra 4 for that matter. So anything with a Mark 4 in the name turns like a brick. But you do have good shields on it. It's just a total joust.
Warning, temperature critical.
Oh, what am I attacking here?
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Oh, come on.
You rammed me with no shields. What did you expect?
I didn't try to ram you, I just missed.
That was classic AI thinking.
That was classic Shaboomka right there.
Well, Shaboomka, you officially took off 3% of my hull.
I take pride in that. I'm not invincible.
And
You
you
bleed
were
just
at
like the rest of us.
70-something%?
Yeah, I started at like 79.
Wow.
I have it says exploration though. I've got 4D shields.
Oh, man. I got a
Yeah,
fair
like-
amount of hull on this thing, too.
Like in my ASP, I've got decorative 3Ds that just stop me from getting scratched when I park on planets.
Oh man,
Well, good fight.
that was a good fight, honorable fight.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Honor has been served!
Online.
I would be very inclined to try that again, but with me in a proper Viper Mark III and see how I do against it, because this thing just doesn't... I can't turn. I can not turn at all. Normally I'd have no trouble staying right behind you, but this thing here, you get into a knife fight, and it's just knife fighting constantly.
Shikami Kazi. No wait.
Shakimok! Kazeka!
Shikama Kazika. Shikama. I can't even say it. Shikami Kazika.
Shakama Kazeka!
Why can't I say Kamikaze? Kamikaze. Shikama Kazika. That's wonderful.
All right.
I like that.
And
I like
with
that.
that, I think the broadcast has come to a conclusion.
I believe so.
So apparently,
I'm borderline embarrassed right now. That was awful.
well, I mean, okay, here, you know what? Let's just take a quick peek how much hull I actually have on this thing.
Yeah, let's take a look at my modules. Let's see.
Or lack thereof, because it's an exploration ship.
4D shield generator, 2 medium beam lasers, 4 large multi-cannons, and those multi-cannons do nothing to shields.
No.
and a
They
fuel
don't.
scoop, and that's and a heatsink launcher. That's all I have.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I do have a 3D and a 4D hull reinforcement package on here, and I do believe that my shields are 4A. So, excuse me, the shields held up pretty good. And in fact, when you rammed into me, or when we rammed into each other, you did take the shields down, but it barely even scratched my hull. Like literally 3% damage. It was
Your
like,
shields absorbed the vast majority of that.
yeah, they really did. Big chunk of it, considering it took a Python, which has a considerably larger mass inherently, and just basically destroyed you.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Well, good experiment, and we'll try that again another time with different ships.
Oh yeah, I'm down. This should be a weekly thing, like at the end of the broadcast.
Anyways, every broker.
It's just a duel.
We'll duel and see what happens.
I'm 100% down for that.
All right, guys. Well, just a quick recap if anyone happens to skip to the end of this and they're wondering what the heck is going on here. So we had an interesting show. We had Cancro Vantas from SEPP join us at the very beginning. That was to talk about the dangerous games and promoting SEPP, the social LU progressive party in only Explorer faction, by the way, for the dangerous games, to go to power, and he came on and told us a little bit about that. Then we tried being the key word, to find a base assault, something that we can actually attack on the ground. We kind of failed at that. Well, we did fail at that, not really, kinda, until like an hour ago when I just attacked a starport for no particular reason, and turns out that those are really bad to attack. So don't attack starports;
It
they're a
looked
waste
at
of
you
your time.
funny. That's reason enough, isn't it?
Yeah. And then
Are you kidding
finally,
me?
we did find a
spill
base
my
to
pint?
attack, and it was a medium one, and interestingly enough, the medium ones don't seem to be difficult at all for one person to take out. The key to taking them out is just take out the skimmers and the ground defenses, and then after that, with your SRV, you can just slowly make your way around the base and take out the air defenses, and then you're pretty much scot-free, and do whatever you want. So, and then finally, to end it all, Shaboomka and I are just goofing around and take the showdown.
No, it was the bro down.
Shabrokin's Showdown.
That's what we'll end
That's
every
what Gray
broadcast.
called it.
We'll end every broadcast with a bro down.
Shabrokin's Showdown.
The broadcast bro down.
Oh God.
So, final words, gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, you guys heard about SEPP. You heard about what they wanted to do. You heard about, what's at stake here with the future of the game and exploration. I won't tell you what to do, but if you're an explorer and these are things that you want to see implemented in the game, and you want Frontier to know, hey, exploration is important to us. It needs more attention. Not everyone enjoys just running around shooting things or flying from station to station and trading things and smuggling and making all that money and everything. They created this one-to-one recreation of the Milky Way galaxy for a reason. They put all 400 billion of these stars in the game for a reason, and we want to see that reason fleshed out. So if these are things you want to see, if you want Frontier to take exploration a little more seriously, please support SEPP and the Dangerous Games come June 30th. It's just 4 weeks. It's just community goals. They're super easy to take part in, and I mean it's helping a fantastic cause in my opinion.
Excellent. Sounds like we have something to do on the 30th of June. We'll go participate in the CGs for the broadcast.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we'll.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll make a plan.
I'll just
on
add
doing
one
that.
thing and say that anything that explorers might get out of the whole dangerous games thing will be of benefit to people who use guns too. But the other way around is not necessarily true. So if you want the best bet out of it entirely, back the explorers, because that will get something for everybody at the end.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So Turgeon, thanks again for being our excellent moderator and co-host. And
Anytime.
This is Commander Josh Hawkins and Shibuka signing off. And Shibuka, as always,
I'll see you next time.
take it easy, guys.
Later, guys.